Still waiting. And that button has been pushed. Say hi.
Hello,
What
everybody.
the fuck is up, every pony?
Aw, there we go. Welcome back to mlptg, the Bannermanes, episode 90, the Scaled Fugitive, Kaffe's Warning. Ooh. But what will happen today, that is for me to know and you to find out. As for what happened last time, Swift.
Last time on the Bannermanes, the party began their journey, starting off on the tortoise that we had found, with carrying the hippogriff that had been seen taking Kaffe's egg. We made our introductions and got right to business, asking about the egg and our intentions to trade back for retrieving the egg on account of Kaffe's anger at having lost it. We spoke with a few of the crew members, and Lucky insisted that it was not really a fair give back, but after a little bit more pushing, he decided to say we set aside negotiations for the moment and we join him for dinner that evening, to which the party happily agreed. Joining him for dinner that evening, the party started to converse and have a nice meal on the tortoise, enjoy the sunset, and eventually we got treated to a show of lights outside, as we found those long-standing, ever so questioned bioluminescent plants had appeared to be plankton or bioluminescent microorganisms that had been caused by, or they had been serviced by, the tortoise himself. And the party had a nice evening, and then we got to talking a little bit more. Through our conversations, we found that Lucky, the captain, was actually alone, and that all the creatures on board were illusions created by the tortoise. Lucky wanted the egg to drain the magic and create the bubble so that he could, a magical bubble around the tortoise, so he could continue to travel with his last remaining friend. It was a quite somber moment, and we tried to cheer him up as best we could, eventually being accosted by a Trisharktopus, exactly what it sounds like. And determined to protect the tortoise, the party leapt into action, fending him off, and then another one even showed. So we ended up fighting off two of the Trisharktopuses. Eventually, when all was said and done, there was dings. The tortoise was quite dinged up, and he was only just able to make it back to shore, where he soon gave his last breaths by the time morning came, leaving with him one final egg before she passed.
Ah, yeah. And that is a good wrap-up to where we are currently. Now, I do believe that it is morning of this day, and you guys are currently on a beach. Yes.
We're waiting on the airship.
Tam's just gonna ask if anyone's seen Thumbtack lately.
He was around here somewhere. Oh wait, actually,
Tangent.
I don't know.
That's about when
Yes.
you start feeling something in your bag, like ricocheting around.
I opened my bag of holding.
You open your bag of holding. Give me a reflex save.
Okay, hold on, just a moment. I don't know. I don't have my tangent open.
Fair. Whatever your reflex save is, it's namely because suddenly out of your bag comes flying a tiny little bird on what seems to be a very familiar but now tiny little broomstick. What? Get
Wait,
me
the
off
broom-
this crazy thing! What was that, Tangent? You broke up. Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh
that
no.
broomstick was integral to her connection.
Before we continue, wait, are we still on that beach, right?
Yes.
Should we load in the map?
Oh yes, I can pull you on
We
the
can't
map.
hear
Sorry-
you, Tangent. You're
Sorry,
really
Tangent.
laggy.
Still getting the lag.
Yeah,
Here,
your
I'll
net's
type
bad.
it.
There you go. You're back.
Oh, you're back.
Okay, I tried to catch him out of the air.
Ah, yes. That reflex save will do it. If
Okay.
Yep, I do see that. Yeah. What? And then you catch it. Boop.
Boop.
You've caught yourself a tiny little bird on a tiny little broomstick.
I'm Go sniff him.
What are you sniffing me for?
What does he smell like?
You
What's he
sniff
been
him?
into?
He
Yep,
smell-
what's he been into?
he smells like berries and mice. Like that would be like. I
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, where'd you get berries?
No, that's none of your business, is it, cat?
Well, you know, if you're nice, I could maybe find you some more.
What? Oh, right, boy.
I am a druid, you know.
Oh, I found him in
We
his
are on
stash.
a.
He,
Oh, okay.
he points to this
We are
guy's
on a
kitchen.
beach, but
Yeah.
but maybe we can find some on the beach. We go looking, you and I.
I like that,
It's-
I would.
Do you like tea?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, let's make a nice cup of tea and we'll go looking.
I love tea. My name starts with it.
Alright, so I'm just gonna make a knowledge nature roll and we'll probably not really separate, but we'll be occupied
Oh,
for the next 15 minutes, say.
The next exactly 15 minutes. Tangent will be occupied with Thumbtack. Fair enough.
Would that be survival? Well, I don't have trained.
It's technically survival. Your nature
Oh.
check would get you that there is probably edible berries in this area, but you know, finding
Okay.
them is a different story.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and roll it. We'll
Alright.
see. Maybe Moon Planner can help. Oh,
A 12
I
was
don't
enough.
find egg.
No, 12 was enough to afford you 15 minutes of search time to get a couple berries. Not too hard to find things. The rest of you guys, as I guess as Tangent kind of like goes off, it doesn't take too long for the airship to actually, you know, start to be seen on the horizon itself. It didn't really go too far, like realistically speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only takes like about another hour after Tangent comes back with berries and a very happy Thumbtack. Before the you know, the airship starts lowering down toward the beach. Not quite like touching down, but definitely like low enough for the gangplank and a couple ladders to be thrown over the edge.
Alright, Hi, Lucky. The ship's here.
And he looks up. Right. Might need a little help with this. And he looks at his the egg. It is now in the sand, which is pretty considerably heavy looking.
You said it was about like an atlas globe or
Can
whatever.
we put it in a
it's like-
bag of holding?
Yeah, it's like one of those big atlas globes. But yes, it would be bag of holding capable. I guess
Bag
that's-
of holdable.
Yeah, bag of holdable. That is the word.
Aye.
If it's just a minute or two, I'll fly it on up.
Opie would interject. I wouldn't put anything living inside of a bag of holding.
It wouldn't be the first time we've done it.
I would hazard to say it probably wouldn't be the first time you've killed someone then.
Fortunately wrong. We have, not yet, well, no one has died because of that direct,
I'm
as,
just saying,
as he
playing
looks
or
at Ord.
be safe.
Hmm.
Yes.
No, looking at it close, that bag does look kind of magical. You guys are sure that bag's magical?
What? What?
What?
Yeah, what?
What were
I'm
you saying
just-
about the bag?
I mean, you guys, you stuck me into that thing. You sure that thing is not magical, right?
I mean, if we stuffed you into it, how would you expect it to not be magical?
Didn't you guys lie
You're
to her
right.
initially when you said to her it wasn't?
Yeah, yeah, they did.
I don't think that was it. I think we just did something else.
I mean, no, you guys stuck me into that bag, but
We stuffed. I don't
kinda-
remember the circumstances though.
You were dead!
The circumstances were that you guys lied to her and told her it wasn't magical. She believed it.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was because you tried to get me to that invisibility bubble without me realizing it.
Well, it'll be good enough for getting it onto the ship, and then we can take it out of the bag and give it the, give it the light of day from the ship.
Alrighty.
Strippa was the one that lied to Ord.
Whoever's putting it into the bag of holding, I still need a strength check. Or if that's what you're doing, lifting it, whatever.
I will go ahead and give that a shot.
Okay. Let's see it, Tangent. Athletics.
All right, now what do I load? Oh, okay. No, that's acrobatics. Try it again. There you go.
Nice. And, you know, as thin as Tangent's arms are, once again, she shows off her Garfield strength as, you know, she hefts it up. It's quite spooky, actually. Like, the moment she kind of starts hefting it up, you guys see, like, the veins on her actual muscle, like... Tangent's showing off...
Tangent.
Yeah, Tangent's showing off her... What is your strength score at this level so far?
It's like 18 or something.
The strength score, 19.
19.
Jesus.
Remind me not to mess with Tangent.
All right, and eventually, I would say everybody, in one fashion or another, manages to get themselves up and aboard the ship. And the captain's going to approach, of course.
We don't have a beach map?
We do have a beach map. You're on it. If you don't see it, F5. But we're not going to be on it for too long, because Captain comes up to Swift, the other seaman, as it were. Hey, where to, lad?
Well, we need to get back to Kaffe's cave, and from there, we'll get back on course so I can stop paying for the extra gas. So, to Kaffe's cave, and then we'll continue on up to Wati.
Makes sense to me. And then I just ready to take you guys back to the travel map. Woo!
It still hasn't loaded for me.
Oh. Well, we'll get you here eventually, BCS. Pull the scene.
Yeah.
Or you can just click the SC on travel map up at the top. That's where we're at.
I saw it loaded in.
You may have to scroll out. It's a big map. You may not be actually where the vision is.
Oh. We'll get you here eventually, BCS. But the travel map is namely hexes, so you're not missing out on too much. Alright. You guys have 5 hexes per action. You guys are free to tell me where your first 5 are going.
Oh god, we gotta navigate back. Okay, go back.
When I'm back in, I want to make a perception roll or scouting or whatever.
I don't think that...
Okay, so where are we heading? To Wati?
We're going
Yeah.
back to Kaffe's cave.
Oh,
Yeah. Where that
so
dragon
it's like
spot you
east.
saw was.
east northeast about from us.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
Alright, I saw one ruler here. Yeah?
Seems about right.
Lots of clouds.
I can't see the rest of the map. Is that intentional?
Yes.
Yes.
The Estion player map above is another tab you could select. That is like your hand map, if you will. That you guys can
But there's
reference
no
it.
hexes on it.
Exactly.
Oh.
We're going to.
It's an adventure. All right.
We're going too far north.
Moon Planner, your survival check would get you that you
I don't
guys
know
are
if it's
still pretty on course.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit more north, like 1 or 2 more hexes, but it's generally you guys are still on the right path. And it looks like you guys are taking it that way.
Maybe one down. Yeah.
We'll see it
No.
at the end of the day.
It's red.
Aha! Zoom. Open sea. Look at that. A D100 from somebody, if you would please. Blind.
I will.
All right.
Blind.
Blind.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Blind?
Blind.
Okay. Sorry about that.
You're good.
It's alright. It's a new mechanic, so it's alright.
Alrighty. As you guys continue to fly through, you know, the big thick voluptuous cloud, if you will. Around around the time that you guys actually end it, you guys idly start hearing some rather angelic singing through the mists, though coming out of it, you guys would find that a little bag of 50 gold pieces has been delivered to your guys' ship.
What? Nice.
Yeah, what?
I don't trust that.
We're giving this.
Electra's
We're paying this
Electra's-
for gas.
gonna cast detect magic.
You cast detect magic upon the gold and do sense some magic, yes.
Okay. Can I roll an Arcana to see what type of magic?
You can.
Let me find my sheet. Bannermanes. Sorry.
Alright. And looking at this, trying to identify it, you identify that this is actually not an arcane spell. But it does give you the insight that this is a divine spell.
Hey, Ophi, do you know anything about this? I can't quite identify it.
Suppose I can take a look. And I'll make my roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, Ophi, you very clearly recognize what's going on here. These coins were blessed with bless.
That's strange.
Yeah. In other words, if you guys, take this upon yourself, divvy out the gold to your party, you guys are pretty much under the effects of bless for 3 days.
Interesting.
Cool.
Well, that's exactly 1 day's worth of extra gas. So, which I've volunteered to pay for. But if we want to contribute this to that, maybe.
Tangent.
Sure.
You spy Thumbtack Tangent, starting it like with your perception check, starting to sneak toward the gold bag.
I pick them up.
What?
I cup them in my paws.
What are you pawing me for?
I'll let his little head pop out.
He
Where
looks
you going? Where you going, Birdie?
Nowhere! Don't you give me that look at you.
Oh, you are a well-known thief.
I'm not a... Look at me, Look, I've even got one of these now.
and he points to his
If
head,
it's
there's a little
gold you
halo.
want- If it's gold you want, I'll give you some gold.
Oh,
Looks
What do you need it for?
it's shiny.
No.
What? Isn't that what normal people get gold for?
I'll give him a little platinum piece.
Wow!
He looks like stunned. He's kind of like holding the platinum piece, but he's looking at himself in the shiny reflection.
Wow, can I have free money for being annoying?
You should pop his little head.
Nah, we'd go bankrupt.
One by one, I shall note, much like Thumbtack, everybody starts to get little halos over their head.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
From the blessed gold.
Taking this angel scales thing a little literally, aren't you, lass?
I'll go ahead and reveal BCS's blind D100 roll because it was pretty good.
Oh.
Oh, wow, that was pretty good, huh?
Oh.
100, wow. Who's speaking
Keep
is the...
praying. Who's talking? I can't tell.
That's
Got a blue
me.
outline.
Sure,
Oh,
that's
I think
Moon Planner.
Yeah, it's Pool.
Oh, yeah. You guys can switch to the airship, by the way, at any time if you want to select your character and do that kind of stuff, apply effects, that kind of thing. Yeah. But other than that, your guys' day goes without incident.
I'm gonna head to the rear of the ship and just keep a lookout. Wait, can I go up? It won't let me go up.
Yeah. Well, you guys are already on floor 1. I don't have any.
There's no upper deck here?
This is the uppermost deck. Oh no, there's one more higher. Yeah, you're correct.
There, I found it.
Oh no, this is underneath the top deck where like the steering wheel and everything is. But yeah.
Well, I'm gonna head there.
Yeah. You guys kind of go about the ship as you do throughout the day up until the next morning when you guys get 2 more of your actions. Oh dear.
1 up, 4 right.
All right, 1 up, 1, 2, 3, 4 right here.
I want you to roll a perception.
Meow.
Yeah.
Almost right on the money. Good job. And give me your perception roll, BCS.
Okay, I'm just nosing around all these doors.
All right, fair enough. Thumbtack is like a lot of them are like locked, but Thumbtack is he's being a troublesome bird on your side of things, and he like unlocks the doors and stuff for you.
Is there anything interesting in this dining room?
Yeah, Tangent. As Thumbtack's kind of unlocking doors from you and sneaking around with you. The most interesting thing, I guess, in the dining room is sort of the little fancy gold clockwork style lamps that they have here. Got like little turn dials on them that turn the flame up and down, so you can light up the room in different configurations.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Do I have a lantern already? Do you think they'd mind if I borrowed it?
I mean, you have the light spell. You're a cleric of the Sun King, Tangent.
Honestly, I don't think I prepared light today.
Well, you are free to try to nick one of the things from the ship that does not belong
no, I
to
do
you.
have light. Never mind.
Okay. Thumbtack looks oddly like impressed with your ability to cause trouble today.
What's gotten into you, Tangent?
Alright, let's see what everyone else is doing. Did I see anything over the side of the ship? I'm keeping a lookout and doing the scout exploration.
Let's see here. Oh, let me, okay, there we go. Well, Thumbtack is, firstly going to comment to you, Tangent, like,
Oi, what's gotten into you? You're right troublesome today.
I'm just looking around, curious cat and all that.
Oi, I like
Nice.
the way you think.
As you continue snooping around, though, Tangent, Thumbtack may be hiding on you, but it didn't seem like you were too hidden. And eventually the captain comes and pokes you on the shoulder. Hey! What you doing snooping around the ship, you?
Just looking for anything interesting.
Here.
We got some board games?
Yeah. Sure.
You need games on your phone?
You could play some with the crew.
What's the password to your Wi-Fi?
Fly by.
Tangent's literally like, you got any games on your phone? Okay. Alright. Tangent, eventually you do find games on his ship, and namely, it's the ones that they kind of play below deck. It's a lot of like dice games, card games, like that kind of thing. And of course, probably Triple down there with them, either probably playing with or teaching the crew the fancy Dacolian card games.
Anything with like a map and figurines and a little bit of strategy?
Looking into the back recesses of his entertainment cabinet, you do find a classic game of Castles and Crashers.
Sounds like fun.
Just getting a little bit meta.
Yeah, and as he pulls it out, he's like, we don't really got any figurines for it. He scratches his head. And
Did someone take them all?
Thumbtack jumps on the board.
I'll be a figurine, Tangent.
Okay. You get to go where I'm moving on the board. But remember, you can't skip places. You have to
Okay.
spell.
Okay, but you better not kill me.
I've not killed you yet.
But what?
Yeah.
I can give you a friendly lick if you want.
Oh, would ya?
Right. I ought to stab your tongue if it goes too far. You watch it, cat. All right. And Thumbtack plays a wonderful game of Castles and Crashers with you, Tangent, that day. Alright. As for the rest of y'all, you guys still have one more action. I'm going back to the travel map. I take it you're going the rest of the way to Kaffe's cave. Or Hubby's cave, rather.
Aye.
Did my perception check get anything?
Your perception check would gather probably not much else that day, Tangent, other than, the other various
Okay. Alright.
fun games that, the clockers play on that ship. But, more aptly, as you guys probably are at the end of your little, 1 hour, 2 hour session of your first game of Castles and Crashers, the ship would come to land amidst the cave, wherein you hear a very loud bawling.
Oh gosh. Which does anyone have Bullhorn? I forget. Is that this game or is that another?
Yep.
You have
No,
Bullhorn?
I have it.
Okay.
I do
Can
have
you
it.
can you holler to Kaffe that we've got her egg to not blast
Yep.
us?
Hey, Kaffe! We got your egg!
The bawling stops after you shout this with the bullhorn.
Swift quickly goes and places the egg in the sand and gets a far berth from it and instructs everyone to back away.
There is an earth-shattering burst of earth.
Back up.
It's like the rocks fly from the cave because you just kind of hear, and Kaffe comes bursting out of the cave. It's close. Dragons may not wear makeup, but it's very clear that you could see that there are tear streaks running, like pretty much where. You know how when lava hits water, right? It turns into rock. So, being in the lava part of the cave that she is, there's these little rock streaks that kind of look like makeup marks down her down her eyes, and she's running, all crying and looking all sorts of happy. Oh, you found it, Hans! And she runs towards it. She picks it up. She gives it all sorts of hugs, and then as this wonderful reunion is happening. Hubby seems to be limping out of the cave after her. He looks really fucked up.
How fucked up? Can I heal him?
Yeah, he's gonna.
He's probably.
We should help
gonna
out,
do it.
Tangent. Wickerwind, Jol
yeah.
merrily bounds forward.
I will use treat wounds on him.
I will also treat wounds.
I'm gonna go to the airship map since I don't have the outside of their layer on here, but I will go to the airship map and I'll put their stuff on the map here, so you guys can target them with whatever you're targeting them. All right.
You two ought to leave.
Don't
them
we
be.
have a map for the cave?
We do have the inside of the cave, but you guys are outside of it right now.
Oh, okay.
How's he gonna learn his lesson if we heal him?
I think he already learned his lesson.
All right. Let's see.
Besides, I'm in favor of getting favor from dragons than not.
Say we just got a big favor from a dragon.
Yeah, but now we need to get favor from the other dragon.
Oh god, they're here. Hide me. I don't want this shit. I don't want none of this shit again.
All right. There you go. Now Hubby's at his current
Near death.
HP.
Fuck him up.
Fuck. Get me down this ship right
Yeah,
fucking now.
Kaffe is kissing her egg. She's distracted. He's just kind of limping towards you guys. I could use a hand.
Tangent and I both rolled 48s.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
48's away. You guys start healing Hubby here, and
Fire huge dragon.
Fire
99.
huge dragon 99.
Hubby.
Oh.
There's some mystification module or something that keeps renaming their tokens. Kaffe. There we go.
That also for the dragon.
Mold.
Alright, and additional healing is applied to Dragon. And, this is effectively where, Kaffe, after you guys, start casting a few things. Where did you... Sorry, wrong accent. Oh, Hans, where'd you find him?
Right where you said he'd be.
In the middle of the ocean.
It's...
On a turtle's back.
Who is the closest to Kaffe right now?
Well,
Swift
judging by this map, not
Swift
me.
might be.
Aha! Swift might be. Then Swift, you get scooped up in a very fiery hug.
Hey, that's all in a day's work, laugh.
As in,
Not in front of your husband.
her scale still impart 4 points of fire damage onto you because she just came out of lava. But she is giving you a big ol' hug. That is for sure. It's
Let's get resistance to it.
yeah. Thank you, hon.
Oh, it's our pleasure. We had a great story out of it.
Yeah, kissing your head the whole 9 yards.
All in a day's work for a dragon slayer, huh?
All right, and
We have to start calling him the Dragon Saver.
Tangent. And he points from with a laugh.
That's so good, Tangent. Holy shit.
Plus.
Oh boy, Tangent really out here today. All right, and this is about when like the kisses end. He sets down you, Swift. You get a little bit of a pat, like on the back, and then she shoots her husband like another deathly glare. Kaffe, I'll fight back this time. Like, and she approaches. I swear to God, Kaffe. And then she just raises her claw back, pap, right across the face. Never do that again. All right, and he kind of like blinks, like his head kind of went to the side, right, when she slapped, and he's just like kind of blinking at you guys. Okay, I kind of deserved that one.
Oh, I just touched up that scar.
Is Wicker Wind just flying like that?
Well, we're gonna pretend we're outside the cave.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh
And
fuck, we're outside the cave. I thought we were still in the airship. I started hiding.
And yeah. So I guess this would be a perfect time to move toward Hubby's lair, because Kaffe would be like, "Oh, come on, come back into the lair. It's nice and warm in there." She's taking a deep breath. She's got her egg. She's kind of cradling it. She goes right about all the way back here. I should turn off the ocean waves, shouldn't I? No more ocean waves. Alright.
Can you add me to the map?
Yes, can do.
Thank you.
Electra, where's
Have we already explored down here?
I don't go.
Or is it just...
I'm not exploring too much there, Tangent, because there is little kobold people who probably are guarding various parts of this dragon's lair.
Oh, okay.
Also the same.
All right. But they do invite you otherwise into their cave, and Kaffe is kind of like dipping the egg and gently rolling it in the lava and all that other stuff. And Hubby kind of looks over, and he's giving you guys like the genuine thank you look. Like, so what were the details? He says kind of awkwardly, like he's just trying to make casual conversation.
Oh,
lighten the mood.
Well,
We got there just in time. They were about to suck all the magic straight out of the egg.
They weren't! She looks aghast. Those monsters!
I agree. Hippogriffs are awful.
he needed it.
Hey!
The lad needed it to power the, those turtles? Have you seen those turtles along the shore?
Oh, I have.
He needed it to power a bubble to protect him and his turtle so he could sail with it.
How barbaric!
It wasn't so barbaric. His turtle, she was getting up there in age. She didn't have much of her own power left. And he wasn't ready to say goodbye quite yet.
Well, I wasn't ready to say goodbye to my little egg. Why do you have to go and take mine? Why couldn't you have taken some other dragons? Oh, wait. And then he looks at Hubby. Look, I said I'm sorry 90 times, Kaffe. You could say it again.
99 times.
Sorry! he kind of like rolls his eyes a little bit. Ugh, and he does that thing where like he puts his claw up, and he like on the side, like he's telling the fourth wall something sort of, but it's like towards you guys. Women, I heard that. Smack. All right, and kind of blinks. Kaffe kind of like takes this right over here a little bit, and she seems to be kind of like just doing things on that side of the.
Oh, hey, careful over there, lass. We should take this time to explain to you what we brought you.
Oh.
I think we had mentioned it in a sending before we initially made our approach about a sword.
And hubby kind of like lights up at this. Oh, right. And he kind of like looks. He starts like looking into the lava, like he dropped it in there somewhere. Where did I put that thing? He's just kind of like feeling around for it a little bit. Aha! Found it. And then he pulls it up. He pulls up one sword, but it's not the one. It's not the one that you guys left there. It's another sword that has like a pony's like skeletal hoof attached to it. Oh no, that's not the right one. And he puts it back.
No.
Puts it back into the lava, and then he starts. Aha! This one, and then he pulls out the right sword.
Yeah.
Don't scare me. Look at that.
That's the one.
Yeah, it kind of shows you. So he looks at it like oddly, and then Kaffe kind of chimes in. So what is it?
Do you remember when we were helping you move to Scale's new cave, how we talked about this massive presence of fear that we couldn't shake, but you were unaffected by it?
Oh, I do remember that.
Well, that sword is the cause of it.
And they kind of like look at it. Oh, it doesn't look so scary.
Well, if you look closely at the designs etched into the blade itself, you can see the history of the different ponies and other creatures it's slain.
And they kind of like look at it, and you see their draconian eyes kind of do that like slitty thing that Kieran's do when they get mad. And he's kind of like turning it like left and right. Huh. I've never seen anything like this before. So, you were just gonna leave this here with us? She looks like curious.
We were asking if you would be able to hold it, because we know you're not affected by the fear, and y'all would be better at protecting and such a powerful, deadly weapon more than anyone else we know.
Aye, and it would be Swift holds his hoof to the side of his, kind of like how hubby did.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a massive secret.
Oh, give me a diplomacy roll.
I'll roll to assist.
I shall too.
Very good. All right. How are you guys assisting?
It's definitely very good, Electra. It's definitely a secret we need to keep from everyone else. This is a sword called mlptg, and if you remember many centuries ago when Morlog and the other horrors were rampaging across Astalon, this sword is counted among them. It corrupted someone recently, and it managed to be broken out of a sealed away area, and some of us are starting to be corrupted by it.
And she kind of like looks at it. Oh, hon, that's really terrible. Well, and she kind of like puts her right claw to her chest. Well, Hans, I suppose I owe you a big one, don't I?
Aye, absolutely, and we trust no one better to hold on to. And we are, it won't be forever, though. We're intending to go find a sealing ritual so we can seal it away.
Unless either of you happen to know of a way to destroy it. Because it's been sealed away before, and someone managed to break it away from that ceiling and bring it back. We want to avoid that.
And this is probably the time when both of them start rolling various lores of their own. Do you remember anything about that, hubby? Let me think. And he kind of like thinks a little bit, and kind of like does like a little set. I remember. Hey, that was wasn't that young hippogriff that came by that one time asking that same question? Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. And she waves her claw. His name was Nevermore. He was a nice gentleman.
Nevermore brought you this sword?
Oh, hon, he was asking about some weird rituals too. Well, what did he say to us? Oh, I don't really know. I was trying to scare him away from the cave. Oh, he was such a romantic. She's kind of blushing a little bit. And she kind of like looks left, she looks right. Okay, hon, you know the drill. Go on. You gotta tell him a secret right now, Kaffe. Oh, you know me. Fine. And he starts walking away as if this is like routine for him. I can't hear anything. Okay, Hans. Here's the deal. And he kind of like leans in. I remember back when Nevermore gave me his little secrets. He said, if ever anything like this was supposed to break out again, you know, tell whoever's trying to fix the problem, not make it worse. Fix the problem. A little bit of something. And it sounds to me like you folks are trying to fix a problem.
Yes, ma'am.
We better figure it out, or the world's gonna be Nevermore, if you get what I'm saying.
God damn it. Triple, she kind of gives you like the eye. Where are you, Triple?
I don't know.
Oh, there you are, Triple. Oh, I had you on the map. You're just I had stocks on the map. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on the map. You're just invisible. And she gives you guys like kind of like a searching look, as if she's sensing motive. This is where the GM says, if this isn't your motive, now would be the time to roll a deception. Otherwise, if you guys do intend to help the world with this information, she can't see anything wrong with that. Going once, going twice. All right, y'all are heroes today. So, she kind of thinks, all right, I trust you. I trust you with a lot these days. And she kind of like nods. I've seen everything you guys have been through. And quite frankly, I think that you're up to the challenge. Takes a deep breath. The last part of Nevermore's studies, he kept them in Goldenport. She kind of like nods a little bit. Specifically, and she kind of like leans in. She gives you guys very specific directions. Directions to what seems to be some library in Goldenport. Floor 2, door 2. Good things to write down. I could probably give you more.
This sounds familiar.
I could probably give you more explicit instructions at some point, but for
Maybe
now,
after session.
yeah, perhaps a little bit after session. It's just that's a long ways away in that direction of things. So come the time, you guys will have that information, and where exactly this information is probably kept in a library in Goldenport.
Was that 4-2, door 2, or floor, as in the 4th floor?
Floor 2, door 2.
Floor 2, door 2. Got it.
Red fish,
Or
blue
two, door
fish.
two.
Yeah.
Can I roll academic lore to make sure nothing funny happens with that, or there's no catches or whatever?
Absolutely.
What does Penguin
Here
know
you
about
go.
it?
Oh yeah, so you guys brought Penguin with you. Let me put him in here.
He's already in there.
Well, go ahead, ask him. He knows all better than me.
You have penguins. You
Triple.
have 2 fucking penguins already.
Oh, do we? Where's the other penguin?
Yeah, it's right here.
There we go.
There we go.
There's 2 of them.
Triple, you figure it out before Penguin does. Good job. There doesn't seem to be any specific catches. In fact, she gives you like, she gives you all that Nevermore had imparted to her as a secret. It is in those specific, the specific areas, and then She kind of gives you guys like a little bit of a wink. Now, things that you need to know about Goldenport is that they're very secretive, very, very secretive people. They don't want any of their little secrets getting out. So, if you're gonna get in, she kind of like looks left and right. You're gonna need something to help you. She kind of thinks a little bit. Perhaps a clockwork companion of some sort. She's kind of thinking. Nothing that I have, though, unfortunately.
Madame Fortuna, come up front.
Hey, hang on. I don't have Madame Fortuna on the map.
Oh, yeah, I gotta put you on.
We've got that taken care of.
Aha!
Where is she?
Here you are.
Somebody please put some boards over this thing. I don't want to... I am not jumping this.
Penguin kind of comes over here, and you see him like frost finger the top of the lava, so you can like walk over it.
And it melts in a second.
Oh yeah.
It melts soon after you go out like over it, but yeah, it's pretty hot in here. Oh, look at that! And she looks onto you, Madame Fortuna. I don't think has Madame Fortuna met Kaffe?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
you have.
Did.
Yes, you did. And
it is I, the box.
Oh, and what a fancy box!
Oh, thank you.
It looks a lot fancier than the last time she saw it, I believe. And she gives you a little bit of a bow. Now here's the thing. Look, you even got the symbol and everything. You guys are good to go. There's a very fancy library set only for the Goldenport Bannermanes, and I think your friend here has the credentials to let you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, just turn around, hon. Let me check.
Hang on.
And I take it you just turn around for her?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fortuna, you start feeling like it's just a fucking token. You start feeling like a tickle under your box, and she starts like kind of like fiddling, like looking like, oh no, not that. It's a little ticklish.
Hey, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
And briefly she like Fortuna's eyes like kind of like black
that's
out.
my brain. Stop it.
Black out. Like she's still conscious and everything. It's just briefly you go blind. Oh, there it is. And then your vision comes back as she puts it back. Oh yes, you have all the necessary things to get past various senses. They're very technological. They are, though. And she kind of like scratches her head. You might want to get some kind of mask before you go in. The smog there is very terrible for living things.
Wait, would it be for Madame Fortuna as well? Is it?
No, you are a robot. You don't need to breathe.
Right.
This is pretty much. This is pretty much.
Nail the smoke in the fucking water though. I had to hold my breath there.
Ah, fair. Well, some poisons more like are corrosive or affect circuitry, like that kind of thing.
I guess that works.
You're from Goldenport. I don't think you're gonna need a mask. So, but they do. She does kind of give you guys like a searching look. Very terrible for the lungs. The only dragons that I know are around there are black dragons, but you know, it gives a shrug. To each their own, I suppose. That's around the time when hubby like kind of pokes his head back. Am I allowed to come out yet? Oh, and she kind of looks down. Oh, I think so. And that's where hubby comes back, and he has like what seems to be like a big old chest. Oh yes.
What's in the box?
Well, for saving my scales. And you know, Kaffe gives him a searching look, like a raised eyebrow look. I got you something from my own stash, as it were.
Ooh. The weed?
Something a little bit better, I think. And that's where he kind of puts down a chest for thou. Opening it up, you guys see 3 objects, and he labels them for you. Horseshoes of speed, greater. And he holds up a very fancy ball. A crystal ball of clear quartz.
I want the crystal ball! No, wait, Madame Fortuna would want the crystal ball, wouldn't
I
she?
need the crystal ball.
Yeah.
And he holds up a very rare looking item. A dragon scale amulet.
What's that do?
Ah, well,
What's that do?
I'll roll all 3 of these things in the chat. You're free to look at them.
I like that.
Virtues of speed.
Yes.
How are we gonna? It says you can put it on animals, but
Yes.
companions, and I'm like,
It's
I-
like boots of speed, no different. You guys,
Wow.
There's a slight difference. Those don't give quicken.
oh, true.
I can dictate where I'm.
No, that memely.
Hang on. Was that?
I asked you one time about horseshoes instead of the boots.
Oh, right.
And
Yeah.
you said
Hang on.
you
Yeah.
said no because you wanted to be a stickler. You wanted to be a stickler and set the precedent that it has to be the boots, not the horseshoes.
Okay. Hang on. I got something in place of it that pretty much does the exact same thing. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing, except one is official for players rather than mounts.
Okay, there we go. The boots of bounding. Look, it's even
Boobs
got
of
little.
bouncing.
It's boobs of bouncing. Yes.
Are you sure you can give these away?
And Kaffe kind of like crosses her talons. Oh, I'm very sure I could give them away. Kaffe doesn't hoard anything. She gives
Except
him a
secrets.
thwack on the back of the head. Yeah. Nods to Swift's statements. And all the material goods in this cave are mine. So you're free to take them. But yes,
these boots.
you guys are free to argue about the loot as you see it. Just so you guys are aware, the crystal ball is actually for the actual divination things. So you know, if would be a very see the future-y sort of item. There you go. Polished crystal sphere enhances scrying magic. Any visual information received through a spell with the scrying trait was cast with the crystal ball appears within the sphere, and any auditory information and sounds come out of the surface of the sphere. When you cast a scrying spell by any other means when holding it, you can relay the information you receive in the same way, allowing others to see or hear the target.
Very cool. So I could use prying eye with it.
Mm-hmm.
I have that prepared actually.
Well, whoever's attuned to it, that is.
Oh.
Uncommon
Does it take a day to attune?
I do believe for just typical magic items, it is a day to actually attune to it, yes.
Okay.
Dragon Scale
Alright,
Amulet
well.
is a rare one, made from the scales of 5 other ancient dragons. Gives you resistance 5 to acid, cold, electricity, fire, and poison. If you take
Wow.
damage of one of these types from the Dragon's Breath weapon, the amulet begins to glow brightly, and for the next 10 minutes, your resistance to all type of the damage increases to 20. If you're subjected to a dragon's frightful presence, you can roll their saving throw twice and use the higher result to determine the aura's effects, which is a fortune effect. And
I should be fine without that. My will being 1 success higher, so someone else can take that.
And additionally, it does have a two action command action once per day that lets you exude an aura that terrifies all foes in a 60-foot radius. Foes.
That sounds like a Swift or Moon Planner item. Tangent is eyeing those boots.
Memely, for that action, is that just an automatic terrified, or do we roll something against that?
There you go. It's there in the
Cool.
the chest.
Thanks.
You guys are
It's just a will save. They automatically have to roll as will save though.
Yep. You guys can definitely peek it in that chest. You guys can double click it and look through the items there. It has the
I do
description.
not have a character on the map.
I would definitely like
Oh.
the dragon scale
My bad.
amulet.
I'd happily pass it to you.
Is there anyone who objects to me using the dragon scale amulet?
Go for it.
Not all.
Well, thank you all kindly. And thank you kindly, Scales. This is a tremendous gift.
Tangent wants to give that crystal ball a try when Madame Fortune is done playing with her toy.
Oh, really?
Does anybody else want
I've
the?
got prying eye.
Yeah, give it a try right now.
Really? No, I have to attune to it though.
You give it a try. Come on.
Do you have a scrying spells prepared?
Oh, I'm looking at attunement. It actually takes 10 minutes. Look at you go.
Okay.
Unless otherwise
The
stated.
only reason I would argue for the boots is just so I can be faster to get to someone who needs healing or resurrection. But I already have 40 feet, so if you need it, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, Lectra doesn't need it
I already
either. She's
have
got
a developing
fast
kind, I
ones.
think.
You've got a much finer pair of boots on myself.
Yeah, it would be helpful for my class in particular, but
Yeah, give it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
They're all yours,
I was-
Triple.
I didn't want to go like, well, guys, I haven't had an upgrade in like 50 episodes.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get
Is there-
into the politics of upgrade timing.
Funny, we haven't really had to argue about loot in a couple of in a while.
I'm sure a particular player left, who was really annoyed.
I can't really remember when that ceased, but
I'm going to walk forward and to a kinder dragon spirit to finish off healing his bruises as a thank you for the items that we've been given.
Fair enough.
So
You are free to give me your, if you click on your token, you can click the utility and treat wounds if you're just doing it.
oh, I'm just using heal.
Oh, okay.
2-action healing. There we go.
Nice.
There you go.
And most of his stuff starts to, and like his scales start to repair, like that kind of thing. And Kaffe kind of like blinks, like looking him up and down. Oh, I really did a number on you, didn't I? It's 'cause I let you, Kaffe. Oh, sure you did, hun. She like rolls her eyes a little bit. I think that I think that he's just a big baby. I got a wrong voice. I mixed my two voices, but you get.
There is something though I wouldn't mind leaving this cave with.
And she looks down. Oh.
And he'll lean up and he'll whisper in her ear and he'll make his requests for one of her scales.
Oh. And she kind of looks down. Well, of course. In fact, she kind of like bing. She gives you 2.
Ooh, 2.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta
to
feed my cats.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
That's generous. I mean, I don't mean to bury you here in your cave, but if you insist and you've already pulled it out anyways.
And she smiles, getting ready for winter and all. Think nothing of it.
2 scales.
Very pretty scales.
2 scales. Gee, Bill. And she kind of like gives you like a little bit of a searching look there, Swift. She looks like she wants to say something, but withholds for a second. Very well then. When can I expect you fine folks back? You know, for this. And she kind of like holds up the sword a little bit, gives it a few testing swings into the air. You guys see it sparkle.
When we learn of a way to safely destroy it and remove it from existence, we'll be back for it.
We'll keep it nice and safe over here.
It's absolutely very important. And he looks between both of the dragons that it's not lost for any reason or given to anyone.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be the one taking care of this.
It is very important.
Yeah, she gives her husband a very like angry look. Right, you get a hold all the stuff, I understand. And none of you, he points to his kobolds, get to touch that thing. Do I make myself clear? You know, like give a salute.
Oh yeah, please don't any of them take it. The last thing we need is a kobold walking out with.
You better just dump it in the lava, honestly. Just
no,
leave
because
in
it
the
can
lava.
wash out. I don't know where this lava goes.
I don't fucking know, but I don't think kobolds can reach the lava.
I'll try. I think they can.
I mean, most of the kobolds here, you actually do see like kind of dodging around the lava and stuff. They could withstand the heat, but they're not like immune to fire. Like, but
well,
yeah.
I'll trust you to them.
And Pingwing is kind of coming up here. Miss Kaffe. Yes, hon. If you wouldn't mind, we'll occasionally check in, okay? Okay, hon. I'll let you know how it's going. Okay. There. we'll keep in contact with Kaffe, and you guys don't have to worry so much. I hope that helps.
Okay, I'm back.
By the way, I'm gonna take the crystal ball. Anybody cool with that?
Yeah, I wanted to cast Prying Eye and give it a shot.
Yeah, yeah, sure. But then you take it.
No, it's alright. You can have it.
Yeah. Loot it.
We're having fights in the opposite direction now. You take it. No, you take it.
How the fuck do I take it?
Drag it
All
into your.
arguing like a bunch of Canadians.
Just drag it into your inventory.
How's the fortune teller not gonna get the crystal ball?
Right.
Yeah. Can you cast scrying spells?
I think it's Fortuna owning it, but Tangent getting to borrow it on occasion.
You could also do it. That crystal ball specifically also has a once per hour thing on it, Fortuna, if you read it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
does...
the crystal ball activates for 1 minute once per hour. The effect is that you could cast clairvoyance to your specifications, or twice per day can cast scrying.
Ooh.
Cool.
Like literally scrying. You could just twice per day activate it.
Mm-hmm. And it does only take 10 minutes to tune, and I mean scry takes 10 minutes to cast anyways. So
Will it still cost us a silver with Madame Fortuna?
Maybe.
I'd imagine so.
It's a small price to pay, Ophi.
That's fair enough.
All right, we have that equipped on you. Fortuna, what do you do with your old ball?
Oh, it's a plastic ball actually.
I want it.
I tricked you. It's worthless.
I want it.
Yeah, here you can have it.
Golden Port can create plastic.
I love balls.
Why?
What?
Tangent!
Hang on, I'm putting new item in the inventory for it.
Tangent loves balls. You heard it here.
Hang on a second.
Thumbtack pokes out of your hair there, Tangent, and he's looking down.
Tell me my
Tangent doesn't have a mane.
Oh, well, he's on top of your head regardless. From betwixt your ears, you hear that little voice asking you to tell him his fortune, Tangent. Now that you have a plastic ball.
It says ask again later.
Hang on a second. Let me just here. I made a fucking item for it.
Oh, Fortuna's plastic crystal ball.
Incredible.
All right, I'll
I'll put it in my inventory.
Wait, hang on. I'm updating it. There we go. Yeah, put this one actually.
It's a cursed item.
How do I drag it in?
I'll drag it into your inventory there, BCS.
Ah, dragon.
I should put my gold pieces in my bag of holding. Apparently they have a bulk of 6.
There you go. You have Fortuna's plastic crystal ball in your inventory.
Wait, why are my gold pieces? Why do they have a bulk of 6? Should I just put them in the?
Because it's because every 100 or 1,000 pieces is a bulk.
Yeah, Jesus, yeah, I'm putting them in the fire. There we go. Now I'm light again.
Thankfully, bulk represents weight and not mass.
That's why I keep saying that I should convert all those gold pieces into copper pieces, so I don't have no more bulk from gold pieces.
They just give you all the bulk from copper. What do you mean?
Shut up.
Okay, copper has a lower atomic weight than gold, so it'll actually weigh less.
All right. And with
What weighs more, 1,000 bulk of copper or 1,000 bulk of feathers?
But look
Copper.
at that. That's cheating.
Copper's heavier than feathers.
I don't get it.
But this one goes to 11.
all right. And Kaffe kind of gives you guys like a little bit of a nod. And of course, always feel free to come back around, okay?
Okay.
Thanks,
It's
Kaffe.
always a pleasure.
Miss Kaffe Clutch, before we go, may we share some secrets with you?
Of course.
And I think this is important for Scales to hear as well. And Moonplanner will dig out his his notes.
Aha.
And so he'll go through the book, letting her hold it if she needs to look at it closely, but basically describing the history of the sword, the dangers it presented, and then it coming back and us losing the main stitch of Holbeck, and how it's begun affecting Moonplanter as well. And he'll say, I don't know if your kobolds are immune to this aura, but if they seem a bit more jittery or shaken recently, this sword is the cause of it.
And they kind of give like a little bit of a nod. Duly noted. I'll also put out that warning to them. Kind of like a nod. Keep an eye out on all suspicious activity, and Kaffe, you better keep that thing safe. And she gives him like an angry look. Oh, I know a thing or two about keeping something I should safe. Squints. Yeah. And kind of rolls his eyes. Regardless, kobolds kind of have a hard time going under the lava, so I doubt that they're gonna be going anywhere anytime soon with anything.
We trust you two completely. We just want to make sure that it is impressed upon you as much as we can. Something or someone powerful enough was able to tear this away from Nevermore's ceiling. And if it's able to do it, it might come looking for it again. We don't know what it is.
And Kaffe kind of like thinks, oh, well, I know a couple rituals or two. Probably could help with something like that. But they're for me to know and you to find out. She gives a sage nod.
Unless it's the exact ritual we need of sealing the sword away, I don't think we'd pry too hard.
And she shakes her head. None of the sort. Just more to stop diviners from being too nosy. I'm all about those kind of rituals. They're always trying to get me my secrets. I almost said me Lucky Charms.
Swift waves his hoof proudly. Well, I've not shared your secret ritual that you shared with me yet.
Oh, I hope not. She gives you like a little bit of a thankful nod.
Aye.
We're not going to settle for sealing the sword away this time. We're going to destroy it as soon as we learn how.
Well, if you've got a ritual that can make diviners get out of our faces, I'd like to know that. But I'll ask you for it when I become the world's greatest thief and I have something good to offer you.
Oh. Well, you don't got much farther to go there. And she smiles and gives you like a polite nod, Triple.
Oh, that makes me happy. Yeah.
Yeah. she smiles. She kind of gives that like little like momly whisper. Just try a little bit harder. You're almost there.
Oh yeah, no, this makes him feel great.
Oh, he loves it. Affirmations. Yes. Triple's what love language?
Oh yeah, that thing.
Words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Well, it's always a pleasure to visit.
And she kind of nods. Same to you, and we can't thank you enough. You guys are always the best kind of adventurers to count on.
Thank you.
Aye, we strive for it.
And Hubby kind of like looks more toward like the exit over here. And if one of those turtle salesmen comes back over here again, I'll bite his head off for you, Kaffe. And she kind of looks back. Oh, you're gonna make me blush. He goes, rawr, 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 but in a much more draconic way. It's not like me making noises. Yep, you guys are free to leave.
If you guys see Chauffeur again, tell him I said hi.
Oh, I will. Kind of nods.
Oh, did you tell Chauffeur about his new sibling?
And she kind of smiles. Oh no, not yet. We have to wait a few years for that. Then they gotta fight.
Oh.
She kind of nods. Oh yes. She's like sage nod. Don't you remember your first fight, hubby? Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. And he like
Flashback.
yeah, he kind of has like a flashback moment, and as he does, he kind of displays like a really proud scar that kind of goes like right along his side.
Dragon culture is fascinating.
Gotta establish the pecking order early.
We'll be sure not to ruin the surprise for him.
And she kind of nods. It's our little secret, isn't it?
Aye. Gives her a wink.
Alright. So, going back to the ship, yeah?
Well, walking outside the cave, Swift grabs some dry wood, and he carves into it, no soliciting, and then he sticks it somewhere in the front of their cave.
So based. No soliciting. I love it.
No one's got to get their heads bitten off.
I need your help again.
Oh yeah, Penguin. Don't worry, Miss Fortuna.
Oh my god. So let's get the hell out of here.
Your little temperature meter in your box is probably like starting to go up.
It's a pretty good idea, Swift.
Yes, well, I'm full of those, aren't I?
You're full of something, alright.
Speaking of, he says as he lifts one of the dragon scales and offers it to Pingwing. There you go. How long do you think it'll take?
And he kind of thinks a little bit. Well, I could get it done in about a week.
A week? Okay.
And, Swift, as you're kind of like starting to leave, you actually hear a message in the back of your head. You know, like one of those whispered mental messages. Double back right quick if you can, hon.
Then he then blinks, and then he looks at his coat, and he starts to pat his coat. Oh, I think I left me something. I'll be right back. I'll catch up.
You didn't leave anything.
Do you know what I have and what I could have left? That's right. That's what I thought.
I know nothing fell out of your uniform.
And he's off.
He's off.
That's sussy.
It's alright, Moonplaner. If he wants to hit on the dragon, let him hit on the dragon.
Tangent.
Whee! Right. So you guys go back to the ship. As you kind of like double back, Hubby is like gone off somewhere, but Kaffe's head just kind of like remains somewhat just above the lava, but the rest of her body is kind of like sunk down into it. And she gives a deep breath and lets it out. Oh, hon.
What's what can I help you with?
And she looks a little conflicted, and then she kind of like thinks a little bit. Hon, you know I can't say much, but, and she kind of like, from the lava, lifts up, like it seems to be a small like vial of actual really bright lava. She kind of like hands it to you. Make sure you take care of them, okay?
He looks at the vial. Is it like a pet lava lamp?
And she shakes her head. Can't say much more than that. I'm just helping out where I can.
Well, I'm not doubted you yet. Interest. Okay.
And like as you kind of like take this, I mean the bottle itself feels kind of warm to the touch, but it isn't like boiling or anything, you know, like you'd expect lava to be. It almost seems like a little bit more viscous too, like as you kind of like turn it like left and right. And you know, even outside of the lava, it doesn't seem to be diminishing in brightness either. It doesn't seem to be getting any cooler, any warmer. It just kind of seems to stay at that same temperature.
What is this, lava, or what exactly is this?
And she kind of thinks something of the sort. And she kind of like whispers into your ear. It's part of my own egg's little nest. And she kind of like nods down into the lava a little bit. It won't cool on ya.
Huh. Interesting. Can I learn anything else?
Looking at like, are you just asking her for more information?
Yeah, unless she just tells him, I've told you all I can.
That's pretty much like the extent of what she's able to tell you, and that's
Okay.
that's what she'd tell you too. Is along those lines of like, she looks like she really wants to say more, but she you as Swift definitely know, like, probably she's touching on some dangerous territories, letting secrets slip.
Well, I suppose I won't pry anymore. I'll just bow me head, thank you, and catch up to the.
And like as you kind of leave, she idly like looks after you, like looks onward, just says, "Stay safe out there, and keep your eyes peeled, okay, hon?"
Before he leaves, Triple is going to ask, "Can you give this to that guy Lagarto? Give this letter to him. I believe he's under your."
Are you were you coming in on like your own accord, like after Swift, or like?
Yeah, after Swift.
What are you giving to Lagarto?
I sent it in chat, but it's basically a letter, just asking how things are going, giving him the offer and everything else.
Oh, hon, I'm glad you brought him up. He's actually been asking about you.
Nice, yeah, he's a great guy.
Lagarto! Oh, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He has such a weird dialect. It must be a red dragon thing. And there comes a kobold who is effectively kind of like partially red, partially bronze at this point. Hey, man, what you want? Oh, hon. I think you could give it to him yourself if you want to.
Well, he hands the letter, and he's like, "Here, listen. This is just something to, like, if you ever want to write to me and tell me how things are going up here. And if ever you need a new job, if there's a disaster, we've got some here.
Bro,
or if you need references."
Bro, I have been trying to get back to Bleakburn. I keep hearing that they have a problem with some kind of scrits, and I'm really good with, and he does like a spray motion, exterminating small things and whatnot. Oh. They need some kind of repairman for their machines down there, and I kind of like the people from when I was down there with Miss Kaffe.
Triple is annoyed that the Goosey Two Shoes are going to be getting talent instead of his but you know what? It's better for the resume when they present it to... Maybe in the future.
Oh, no. I ain't joining no Bannermanes. I'm with Miss Kaffe. I'm just, I help and then I bring some of the gold back home, yeah?
Well, that's fair. Like I said, though, still, I at least want to give you this if you ever want to write to me, and if you want, we can take you to Bleakburn.
For sure, hombre. And I would appreciate it.
Sweet.
Awesome. This is looking to be great. Let's go.
Lagarto.
We taking him with us?
It sounds like it.
Yes.
But the name of the episode is The Scaled Fugitive. Triple. Think.
Hey, wouldn't that be metagame?
I'm just joking. Seriously objecting.
And that's just really funny. But yeah, he runs and grabs his biggest wrench, and then runs back. Okay, I'm ready. He's departs the cave with y'all.
Triple unaware of the episode title, unfortunately. Brings him alive.
Hey, Lagarto, welcome aboard.
Hey, hombres, what's up? And he tries to give you guys like a weird kobold secret handshake, but most of you guys have hooves or machine parts.
Why the hell is he here?
Hey, turn that frown upside down, why don't you? Huh?
How about you shut your mouth before I stitch it shut?
How about you shut your mouth before I stitch it shut? Hey, aren't you the Kieran who hoards uncomfortable situations? Why don't you put this one into your logbook?
Do I look
what's
like
in
a
there?
Kieran to
She's
you?
writing already.
No, you look like some kind of vampire.
I'm gonna kill him.
And he kind of like scoots closer to Triple. Hey, hombre, you got my back, right?
Yeah, I guess I do. What's wrong, Moon Planner?
I'm gonna try to hold Moon Planner
This is the
right
same
now.
Red Scale who was working in the concentration camp south of Wati.
Hey, can't you see, man? And he points to his own scales. Like most of them had actually been shedded off, and like it's starting to be like bronze. I'm changing. Look. A man can change. Don't be racist.
That doesn't change what you've done.
I didn't do shit, dog. I just fixed shit.
Big shit that they used.
I fix shit anybody uses. I'll fix this ship.
It's either that or certain death, Moon Planter. Sometimes people join these things out of desperation.
Yeah.
And he says that...
Why is he coming though?
Well, I guess because he wanted to. He wanted to go find work there, I suppose. And now he's going to bring back stuff for her.
Then let him.
She
swim.
seems okay with it. Oh.
Then let him swim there.
I can't swim for a whole ocean, hombre. That's just unfair. You guys are already going in the direction that I need to go. I'm only here till Bleakburn.
Oh, what's the harm in it, Moon Planner? He'll be out of our hair in a moment.
Moon Planner's clearly very angry that his presence is going to be there, but he's not going to say more on it.
You'll stay on different sides of the ship the whole time.
Yeah.
Everybody throw a line out of chalk on the ship.
I think they'll be able to stay separated. It's not that long of a trip.
GM, how is Moon Planter affected by the sword and that last moment being in its presence before he starts walking out?
Like you kind of, I mean, you feel that, you know, not holding the sword, you still feel that fear aura, and you will until, you know, you leave the area in its entirety. But I mean, it's just kind of one of those things, like when you leave like a really good family reunion, or like just like a really you know, like post-con depression.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like that, but like, you know, longing for the sword a little bit.
Oh, because I don't think, Electra, I don't think you ever were informed about this. It was a small detail on one of the sessions where you were out, but like when I think I'm sorry, not Electra, Ophi. While you were out, I think you were both out that session. We swapped off holding onto the sword, and Ophi was holding onto it. And then Mimely said, like, eventually she started to kind of get itchy for the sword in like the same way.
Ooh.
So then we took it off of her too, but like nothing really came of it. I was just giving you that detail.
Gotcha. That is important to know.
So I guess you would be maybe feeling some of the same things because you were feeling that even more recently.
I need my fix.
Tangent was officially the last one to carry the sword.
Yeah, Tangent is more fixated on Thumbtack than she is the sword currently. She didn't seem to really care. All of her will saves were critical successes.
Just to make sure Thumbtack hasn't cut his talons on it.
Oh yeah, no, like Tangent would have 100% caught Thumbtack trying to get like little looks in here and there.
You better stay away. Well, we don't have it anymore.
All right, and yeah. Aside from that, you know, the captain starts taking up into the air. You guys do technically still have like 2 more hexes for this day specifically. I'm gonna say 1 hex because you guys probably used a little bit of time talking to Kaffe and, you know, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna bring you guys back to the travel map here.
We're off to
where are we going?
Learn some rituals.
Oh, we've got we're gonna continue right back on the designated path to Wati because I'm not paying for any more days of travel. And I look at the captain. How much is that for this tab?
We're at about, and he kind of like looks at his thing. 5 days so far.
5 days, okay.
How much is that?
It'd be 250 gold. But there was the 50 gold that was just given to us by God, so I'm gonna subtract 200 gold.
By God.
Let me check my.
No, don't you worry, lass. It was my deal, and I paid it. I removed
Oh,
20
that's good, 'cause I don't
platinum.
have much.
No, don't you worry. And he pats her Kieran head. And then he gives 20, well, the 20 platinum to the captain plus the 50 gold.
And he nods. Aye, thank you, lad. Golden Port won't know a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we can possibly find a teleport circle in Wati.
Yes, one of those does exist there.
Oh, we've got the circle there, but we don't have a circle big enough for the airship, so...
So, just GM's confirming, you guys are taking it to Wati, then you're going to teleport circle back to Bleakburn.
How much will a teleportation cost?
It's free.
Just to know, so we can get back.
Yeah, like, the teleportation circles themselves are free to Bannermanes.
Oh.
We set it up, so...
Yes.
Interesting. Then that seems like the best idea, then. As long as we can go learn that and then have that capability in the future to set one up, then we should be able to come back to the airship, no problem.
Yeah,
sorry,
we have
what's
the ways
this-
of making it happen. That's
What's
not
the
really
story with the
concerned.
airship? Like, is this something that we're renting out right now?
No, basically the airship, because Mimely went, to invoke a better sense of adventure and, like, not just flying everywhere, like, to be actually do foot travel. A rule is established, or an in-universe rule, that the airship cannot travel, like, willy-nilly. It has to go along routes, for, like, between larger cities or towns that actually have a landing pad for it. So it's going to pretty much go in predetermined routes. And we needed to go off route so that we could do this side mission. And in order to do it, because Golden Port supplies all the fuel and stuff, it was just a 50 gold per day, basically pay surcharge for taking us off course.
And Bleakburn doesn't have a port?
Bleakburn does, but like the way
Be
that we
cheaper
went.
to go to Wati and teleport.
Yeah, yes, because
Gotcha.
like going from here to Wati would be en route. Like going from here to Bleakburn wouldn't be part of that route.
I see.
Yep, because then aye, lass, the airship can then depart from Wati to Bleakburn, and we don't have to be charging you extra or anything like that. It's just a
that's fine
normally
then, yeah.
scheduled route.
What's the tally currently at, Captain?
Well, he just said it was 5 days, so it was
Yeah.
250 gold, and Swift paid for that already.
Okay.
Yeah, so now we're just back on normal travel.
Cool.
Works for me.
And yes, we can choose to step off the airship in Wati and get a head start on Bleakburn. Of course, we'd have to wait for the ship to get there anyways.
Well, we'll need to take some time in Bleakburn anyways, so it would be fine to just send the ship ahead, we teleport, and then once it gets there, we should be ready,
Aye, aye.
roughly.
Shouldn't be more than a week or so, I'd imagine.
Well, there is
Couple days.
there is a bit of an issue. This kobold traveling with us wants to get to Bleakburn, and he'll say this when Legardo's not around. But the teleportation circles are strictly for Bannermane's business. We don't need anyone outside the organization to know about this.
Well, then leave him on the airship.
I don't have to get authorized by the captain.
And
Doesn't the captain make runs anyways? We could just pay for his passage.
I don't think that's even part of it. I don't know. Well, I guess we can ask the captain and see what he thinks.
if, the captain's there, you're free to ask him.
I believe we ferried him before.
That is true.
So,
you guys have also ferried
Captain.
other non-Bannermanes, i.e. Duck. Originally.
Duck
'cause-
is there.
well, she wasn't initially.
Well, Moon is specifically pointing out the teleportation circle, not the airship itself.
Right, but because you don't want to take him to the teleportation circle, so I'm
No,
saying,
yeah, so we're saying,
and
yeah.
let's just leave him on the airship, and he can fly to Bleakburn
Yeah.
like he would without using this circle.
We'll tell him that we've got something else to do, and we'll find our own way there and meet him there.
I mean, there's also the problem with Belle. She's also not a Bannermane, so that would also be a problem.
It's true.
Yeah, we should really See about getting you instated into the Bannermane branch, or a Bannermane branch.
We could
I
do
still
that while
gotta
we're in
know-
Blackburn.
I still
We
need
could
to
throw a
know.
party.
Pimples.
Hang on a sec. I still need to know what that Wallowdale letter was for. That was. That. Oh, Mr. Bossman, I fucking hate that dude. Just,
We'll be traveling to the southern continents inside of a month.
I guess, just leaving me with a letter that I gotta give to somebody else.
It's no
What a nice
good letting.
payday.
It's no good leaving mail undelivered, Moonplanter.
It will get delivered.
By
Sometimes-
us.
Well, we didn't pay for priority mail, so it's going to take time to get there.
Man, who's gonna make
Yeah,
Amazon Prime
balcony-
in this world?
Balcony Blitz looks offended. Not priority mail.
All mail is priority mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's priority mail, and then there's prioritized priority mail.
And like Balcony Blitz blinks as if this concept does not register to him.
Yeah. Do you know what he's talking about?
I really don't. What language are you speaking?
All
right,
mail
look,
is
look.
priority, but some mail is more priority than others.
Thank you, Bill. That's exactly what it is.
He blinks. That's what's the word that clerics anathema.
Ruminant farm.
Okay. Look at it this way, Balcony. Let's say someone needs to deliver a letter, all right? And the letter is going to do nothing more than say, "Hi, I'm okay." And then there's another document that is incredibly important, like state-level document. And if these documents do not get filed away in a very quick amount of time, 2 countries might go to war and a whole bunch of people might die.
But what they didn't tell you is that the letter that says "Hi, I'm okay" is from a pony that said he's okay and he's not injured, so that they don't have to go to war in that scenario either.
Yeah, you don't know that. Plus, we're not even supposed to be opening the letters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we definitely don't do that.
Woo! 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 And Balcony Blitz's horns start like lighting up. Anathema, anathema, and he starts like prancing around. I won't hear any of this mail nonsense in this boat. Nope.
Ending's a great spell.
Okay. Look, you're right. I don't understand the intricacies of delivering letters. Y'all are clearly better at that than I will ever be. However,
Trained professionals.
Yes, obviously. However, there are more pressing matters than a single letter. That letter will get delivered, but there's, things of a magical nature, things of our future that need to be considered that we can attend to right now.
I bet you wouldn't
But
be
if we
singing
go
that
to
same tone if you were expecting a letter from your mother. She shakes his head. Nope.
Nuh-uh.
You might have a hard time finding me if I was expecting a letter from my mother.
He kind of like raises an eyebrow and looks towards you. Well, someone important then. And crosses his cloven hooves.
I don't know. I think Moonplanter's got a point.
Well, personally, and he gestures to himself and Wicker, and he kind of pulls him aside. We have some letters that we have to deliver around Wati when we get there. One of those priority mail situations, he says with big big quotes with his cloven hooves.
Uh-huh.
There's no problem with that.
What a coincidence. That's exactly where we're going.
We know. We planned for it.
Because we're mail
Holbeck.
carriers.
Yeah.
Yeah!
How long do you two anticipate that will take?
I don't know. It takes a little bit. I guess depends on how much mail.
Hours?
I don't know.
It shouldn't take a pair of mail deliverers more than a day. And he pulls in Wicker. Right, Wicker?
It's kind of a big town.
We got it.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah! High hoof.
Hoo, clip, clop. Hoo, ha, drop. And spin. Choo. Wah.
I admire your dedication to your trade.
Balcony Blitz over the course of this journey is going to be preparing like haste in every single one of his higher level slots. Okay. As for you guys' journey, I moved you guys 1 hex. You guys are free. That was pretty much your free hex for that remaining part of the day. And you guys, start the new day now. And so give me your 5 X's.
Can our captain safely find passage through the mountains, or do we have to go down the coast?
Well, you guys are in an airship, so technically you guys can just fly up and up and up and over. So it only costs you like 1 hex to technically go over the mountain. So you guys got 4 hexes to move through the mountains.
All right, I thought we were going to have elevation issues. And yeah, we're going to be heading in that direction.
Well, your only elevation issue right here is the fact that the higher you guys get, the harder it is to breathe, which isn't normally like a thing for a problem for clockworks. So.
And not for Pegasi. Well, Pegasi don't have that issue.
Tangent has bottled air.
There you go. Tangent has bottled air, and Penguin can prepare air bubble.
This reminds me of the time when Sarsaparilla trained my breath by making me study in the mountains for 3 months.
Very nice.
Moon Planner is simply not a pussy, so he's going to roll a fortitude.
Oh no! Moon Planner, about halfway through the journey, like, you're trying to tough it out, but it's very clear that Moon Planner is starting to get hypoxia because he's starting to get real laughy.
You laughy?
Yeah. Moon Planner, how would Moon Planner act under hypoxia?
Forgive me for being stupid. What is hypoxia?
When
lack of oxygen.
Thinning of the blood?
Yeah, when like a jet fighter, like their mask comes off and they're like way up high, like, you know, airliner height.
You start getting loopy.
Loopy, laughy, like you just start like you wouldn't know that the square brick goes in the square hole. You start like, you know.
Everything seems funny.
Yeah.
Moon Planner would probably be up at the crow's nest and using his tail as a swing while singing.
Oh my god.
Someone should get him down from there.
And yeah, he's such a good singer.
I want to see where this goes.
Thumbtack, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
I want to see.
So is being friends with a cat of my size, but I don't mind.
Has altitude done something to your voice?
What? Ooh, there's nothing wrong with my voice. Thank you very much.
Well, personally, I don't want to see like one of my best friends die, so I'm gonna be on standby so that he doesn't fall to his death.
Well,
oh, my tail stopped working.
There it goes, Moon Planner. Go get it.
And he falls off the side of the ship.
Ah, we're killing somebody. Get him.
I'm jumping for him. Let's go. You know what speed I got.
And then he swings back around underneath the ship and flips onto his back.
Now Triple's falling.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Now Triple's falling. What the fuck?
Well, he falls to the ground.
You guys literally see Triple fall, like, off the ship.
Tangent jumps on her broom and rescues Triple.
Now, Tangent, you go to try to rescue Triple. You're going fast as Rainbow Dash toward the ground. I'm certain of it. But as Triple lands toward the ground, there's like a little bit of like a crater, and then Triple just kind of stands up like nothing happens. Like
what?
Wait, how far did he fall?
About 200 feet, I'm saying.
What?
Okay, so we made it onto the other side of the mountains. We're not falling several thousand feet, right?
Oh no! Like this was way high up in the air.
I mean, 200 versus several thousand.
High up enough that you have hypoxia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've climbed up a 12,000 foot mountain before. I didn't get hypoxia up there.
We're superheroes. We don't take fall damage.
Yeah, I mean, we might be high up, but the distance between the ship and the ground isn't necessarily huge if we're going over a mountain. But 200 feet is still...
That's gonna kill you.
It's just as bad as 2,000 for a human.
It's like...
All right. Not getting into the specifics of height, Triple has reached terminal velocity by the time you hit the ground. And like I said, crater. And then he just kind of stands up like nothing happened.
Well, how?
Yes. Don't worry about it. Come on, Ted.
Yeah, Tangent's the only one who can see is okay at this point.
Yeah, Triple's kind of like looking over. Or sorry, not Triple. Thumbtack is looking over the edge, being like,
"Oi, do we have one of those rituals ready? I think we might need it."
And then Tangent.
That's what I want to go get.
And Tangent slowly comes back up with a very intact-looking triple.
Yes.
Triple, how are you okay? What? We
Let's
saw the
go
cloud
God.
from here.
No, don't ask. We don't want God to change their mind.
I'll have you know it was a lot of trading.
Was it you,
That's,
Tangent?
that's right. We trained together.
Yes.
Pingwing is rushing over to Moon Planner and trying to put an air bubble over his head.
Does Triple have like a feet for this or something?
Yeah.
I'm assuming shoes.
Oh, okay.
Moon Planner starts like slapping his talons with his wingtips. Is like, woo, woo, what you doing?
It's like, stay still. I'm trying to put a bubble over your head, you dummy.
No, don't do that. I won't be able to breathe.
Hold him down,
Fireheart.
Swift.
Fireheart. And he just looks at Fireheart.
Yeah, Fireheart. She does her trademark spell, turning into a goddamn dragon, and just like kind of picks up Moon Planner and holds him in place.
Oh, I would have picked a. Okay, if that's how you want to go do it.
Moon Planner's like smiling, like very sultry at her. Is like, ooh, I can see why you're into this.
And just put the damn bubble on already. Okay, boom, and there goes the bubble. Moon Planner, the effects of hypoxia pretty much go away almost immediately. Like, actually. Like, the moment you get air, that pretty much goes away.
How does hypoxia affect your memory? Because I know when you get like choked out, for example, and your brain loses oxygen, you have short-term memory loss for a few minutes.
You know how, like, in games, like, the edges of your screen on GeForce, like, start to, like, just kind of, like, dim and go blacker and blacker?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Like, you may have, like, a vague recollection of just scenes from that scope, like, outside of yourself or, like, through, like, a tube.
Moon Planner starts shaking his head loose.
Maybe roll a perception or something to see how much you remember.
That would be good.
Public or private?
Just go public.
Okay. Moon Planner suddenly starts thinking about Triple, and he's going to hunt prey on Triple. Oh my gosh, Triple!
Hey, what do you need?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you recall that.
Oh, there you are. I thought you fell off the edge of the ship. Why would you fall off the edge of a ship?
Why did you jump off? Well, okay, I guess that's fair. Well, you jumped down there. You know, I thought I could catch you.
I have wings.
Yeah, but I'm 777s.
Good point. What was your plan if you caught him?
Well, I've been working out my leg muscles lately. They're not the best, but I think they could handle. Let me see.
Really? Your leg muscles? Okay. Flap your leg muscles, and I'll pay you a platinum piece if you can get 2 feet off the ground. Good.
Well, evidently
Okay.
so. Did you see the crater that he left? And he's just fine.
All right, let me check it out. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump. Let me show you how high I can jump.
Oh no, he's got mad hops. Oh shit! Alright, push the
Jump
button.
high.
It takes one action, and it's assurance 31. Just 31 feet into
Oh,
the
he just jumps 31 feet into the air.
How far does the ship move underneath him when it goes straight up in the air?
Well, his horizontal velocity is going already at the speed of the ship, so he only goes
Yep.
like
but wind
a couple
speed.
feet. Yeah, like the wind resistance probably pushes him a couple feet back, but like not by much. But he flies up into the air and then lands back down.
Okay, now do it again right at the edge of the ship.
I just love this stupid.
That was actually impressive, Triple. I guess I need to honor my word. And Moon Planner is going to try to deceive him by giving him a silver piece instead of a platinum one.
Oh no!
As it always should be. Oh,
Hang on a second. Madame Fortuna will just go nearby. I recognize platinum when I see it.
Well,
Oh,
to
no.
be
That
fair,
Fortuna?
wait, the Moon Planter, you would succeed actually at this. I'd be like, yeah, this is awesome. I can't believe
Okay.
you could give me platinum.
Okay, so Fortuna grabs it though. What? What goes on?
I gotta do a fucking recall knowledge or some shit on that to make sure that it's platinum.
All right. What are
Yeah,
your?
what-
Give me fortune telling lore. I feel like that would cover it.
Fuck it. Oh, that's bad.
Well, I mean, Moonplaner seemed pretty convinced of what he said, but you, Fortuna, kind of look at this coin. It definitely isn't platinum, but maybe Moonplaner just made an honest mistake. Yes.
Okay, Electra's gonna grab it. What do you mean? This is absolutely platinum. It just changes with altitude.
Are you all fucking retarded or something?
No, she'd know better than I would. To be, they say, being fooled, because that was a critical success.
Well,
Thumbtack kind of flies up, like onto Triple's shoulder, and he's kind of squinting at the coin.
Yeah, look, it's all platinum and things. Look.
No. Hold the fuck up. Somebody get a screwdriver right fucking now. We're opening up my box.
Questioning a dragon's knowledge.
Planter pulls out his pen, he throws it over Madame Fortuna like a blanket, and grabs the coin, and he's like, "Here, Triple, take the coin before Madame Fortuna takes it. You know how she loves to hoard her coins."
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You're looking out for me.
No.
Too bad, Fortuna. I've already put it away. You can't trick me.
This is a dirty trick.
It's gonna come up
Dirty
later.
trick.
Man,
Mr.
you're such a
Planner,
good,
why wouldn't you just give him a platinum?
you're such a good friend to me.
You know what? So much funner.
Remember when Moonplanter used to do dirty tricks? I remember.
Because
This reminds me of the time when Moonplanet did dirty tricks.
All right.
Triple's gonna pull that out to pay for something, and shit's gonna happen.
You get yourself coins, Triple. Giving the whole party a hero point for awesome roleplay. You guys are awesome.
Aw,
Glad to
Nice.
I'll
All
definitely add that to my sheet.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm also deducting a silver coin from my inventory.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, Moonplanet, we gotta train. That's what we should do. Let's spend the day training.
My head's feeling a lot clearer.
He can't jump off the ship twice. Bet.
Not with that.
No. No. Let's just do more sparring matches.
Actually, I have an idea. You're really good at hiding. I'm really good at seeking. Might be childish, but what do you say we play some hide and go seek?
Well, he's already left at that point. That's his way of saying yes. No, not left as in left like him. He's like, okay, let's do it, and then disappears.
All right. While that
What
happens, am I safe to assume 5 actions going this way?
You're safe to assume 5 actions going towards Watsy, whichever direction that is.
Yes.
I think we need to say that.
Oh, sorry, Electro, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I was just saying I think we need to actually specify which direction we need to go.
That looks
So-
appropriate.
Northeast.
We're near the peak.
Yes. I did put little lights on like specific settlements so you guys can actually see the Wati.
Yeah, because we should be able to see that as we approach.
Oh, okay.
This
I
is
can't.
Here.
This should be a defined flight path, anyways.
We're here.
There's Multi.
Okay.
All right, but do your rolls regardless, because I was just completing the path here. Because this is kind of like happening through this day. So Triple, you start to go hide around the ship.
Right. Yeah. And Moonplanter is hunting Triple and also using echolocation.
All right, let's see that perception roll.
Oh,
Perception or
Ooh.
survival?
I guess perception to like look for him. I guess specifically survival to track him. Survival would be tracking technically.
that's a success against my roll.
Oh yeah, it is a success. So perhaps you find some telltale signs of Triple. Though Moonplaner, more interestingly, being a wonderful, perceptive, legendary person that you are, you start hearing some like murmurs around the ship. You namely using your echolocation, your fine-tuned ears, like through the boards, like those kind of things. You actually hear the captain's voice. I swear, somebody's been pilfering another day's worth of rations from here, and I don't know who it is.
What?
We say the reason why he found it was because Triple was like, yeah, but who cares? We got people who can make food for us. Oh, wait!
I'm just saying, like, it seems like the captain keeping tabs on rations like he normally does various things on the ship. It seems like somebody's not taking their normal share, perhaps doubling up.
Oh goodness.
Moon would take a break from hunting down Triple, and he would say, or wait, you said I'm hearing this through the floorboards, right?
Yep, as you're looking for Triple, which you catch signs of. You're pretty much like aware of maybe like what deck he's on.
What deck is Triple on?
Say the Triple, what deck are you on?
Well, obviously the quarters, I'd say, would be pretty safe space.
There you go. That'd be 2 decks down, if I'm not mistaken.
2 decks down, Moon Planter goes.
But yeah, you kind of hear that that talk of the captain probably addressing some of the other like normie crew members, as it were.
And Moon Planter is searching, using his echolocations to find the shape of Triple.
Looking around for Triple, I'm gonna need that survival check versus that same stealth DC.
Right.
Versus stealth DC?
Or sorry, that stealth check. Sorry.
Okay.
Get the DC, but only because I get so much for tracking.
Yes. So like you met the DC, so like it was just one of those really fine passing things where like Triple, it might have literally only been like just a hair on your head that like moved because of like the wind of the ship or something. But that was the tip off, and Moon Planter finds you.
Found you.
Well, you got me this time, but my goodness, how did you do that? Every single time, you're 2 steps ahead of me.
On the contrary, you're 2 steps ahead of me. I had to really pull out all my skills to find you. I almost didn't do it.
That's actually pretty good.
But your armor, it has runes that helps you go invisible, right?
That would be cheating. That would be cheating. Actually, I don't really need them anymore. Watch. And he's going to hide in front of him in plain sight.
Triple just kind of like freezes, and like you blink for a couple seconds, and just like he kind of just disappears for a moment.
Still using echolocation.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Wow.
Triple, I don't know if you understand just how my ears work, but Sarsaparilla has this too. I can make tiny little clicking noises, and he'll lean close to his ear, even though he can't see him with his eyes.
Moon Planter, that was a nat 20.
It was.
Yeah. You echolocate in this area, and actually, you pick up something else in the room.
Oh shit.
You see, Triple, these little clicks are... Wait. Hold on. There's something else here.
What was that? You see, like, Triple, like, hiding, like, crawling on the ceiling.
Moon Planter, you start following your ears, eeing as you do, and it kind of takes you to what seems to be like an area, maybe like under a bed in these quarters or something.
Ears twitching, and look under the rack.
You look under the rack, and it is there that you spy a familiar-looking Kieran, a very disheveled-looking Jinx.
How long have you been here? And why are you here?
She gives you that that angry Kieran look. Just shut up and forget you saw that I was here.
Moon Planter will lift the bed until it tips over so she's in plain sight.
You see her like immediately just go invisible.
I can still hear you.
Forget that you saw that I was here.
I don't think so. Why are you on this ship?
Don't worry about it.
I'm afraid that's not an option. The captain has taken account of you stealing food, by the way.
In your echolocation, you probably sense this slight eye roll. Fine, I'll create some more tomorrow or something if it makes him that mad.
You're being detained. I'm taking you to see the captain.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try.
Here we go.
Yeah.
And she's grabbed.
I would have rolled to assist if I could. Do I see this at this point?
I mean, I don't think you have the same senses as Moon Planner does, but you see Moon Planner wrestling with somebody. Get the hell off of me!
I'm not going to rough you up, but I'm going to have to insist you cooperate and come with me.
And, I mean, she's still going to be kicking and struggling, like, all the way from here to Kingdom Come. But,
that's fine. He's not going to rough her up. He's just going to hold her in place while he basically carries her.
Yeah, and I mean, you're pulling an invisible thing all the way up 2 decks until you're probably up at the top again.
Captain!
Hey?
I found the reason why your food's gone missing. You have a stowaway on your ship.
How'd you know that I was And then that's when probably her invisibility wears off because she only used like a 3rd level one, so the moment she starts kicking, obviously it's it's an attack action, so it kind of dispels itself. She kind of like looks up. Her one of her like mane is kind of like over her one of her eyes, and she's like breathing heavy. Could you tell your stupid crewmate to get off of me already? And she's kind of like raising an eyebrow. Hey lass, you best not be talking to me like that on me own ship.
Moon Planter will finally let her go, so long as she's not trying to run.
And she gets let go, and she rubs her shoulder a little bit. She blows her hair out of her face. You caught me. Are you happy? And
why were you hiding on the 2nd deck?
And she kind of thinks, I don't know. Why was he hiding on the 2nd deck?
Because we were training.
Well, so was I.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Captain, did you authorize Jinx to be on your ship?
I do not recall authorizing this lass here on me ship. In fact, and she kind of leans forward a little bit, I don't much like me stowaways on me ship either. Swift!
Yeah, you know we gotta ask, Moon Planner.
Swift!
Swift?
Swift?
Swift!
Oh no!
Swiftsail's fucking dead.
He's dead.
EED.
Dead. Oh.
We'll drop her off at the nearest fantasy Denny's and let's go.
Fantasy Denny's. All right, give me just 1 second. I'm gonna go get water. We're gonna take like a brief 2-minute break.
Empty your bells, refill your cups.
I'll leave audio on right here just while I'm getting water. You can feel free to talk among yourself.
I'm also gonna get water.
Okay, I'll try to get back on my computer. Hear me?
A little bit, yeah. You're like a little muffled.
I can hear you.
Okay, how about now?
Now you're better.
Yeah, coming through clearly.
Okay.
We're taking a quick pee water break, so maybe we'll be back in about a minute.
Boy.
I got a wireless headset. You guys can keep talking. I'm just filling up my water and stuff.
Don't do it off the ship.
A crater in the shape of 777s. That sounds funny.
Yeah, Swift, if you didn't hear what was going on, Moon Planner found Jinx stowing away in their crew quarters, and he detained her and brought her up on the top deck to the captain.
Jinx.
Jinx.
Jinkies.
Burn.
Okay, yeah, I heard. And I heard very brief history. History nonetheless. Her own belly.
Tastes like.
Let's see if the original wasn't dangerous enough.
Hey, Thumbtack. Thumbtack, can I lick you again?
That would be dangerous, wouldn't it?
Gotta
Terrifying.
roll you in a bowl of sugar.
See how many thumbtacks I can fit in my mouth.
No, no!
Stop boring.
I'm gonna put you in a chocolate fountain. Alright. Alright. Back to the live scene. Okay. The captain resumes calling. Swift!
Eventually, from probably below deck, as Swift starts to hear his voice being called, there's rummaging about, and he steps up. He's only in his white puffy shirt, no hat, and he, hi, what is it? And then that's when he, gets up above deck, and he finds. Are we still above Wati? We have not landed yet, right?
Yeah, you guys are kind of like at this moment, like gently descending down into Wati.
Okay. And then
Oh, look.
he blinks and he's like, Jinx?
And she kind of like gives like a very like, there's no other way to put it, like a goth eye roll. Like.
He kind of surprised. When did you get here?
And she kind of like looks back. Well, that's for me to know and you to find out.
Ever the mysterious.
Well, mysterious until this guy decided to be nosy.
Moon Planner, what did you do?
She was hiding under the racks on the second crew quarter. Caught her sneaking around. She's also been stealing food. So I brought her to the captain.
I think where Swift might approach and, I guess, kind of look her over. Are you alright here?
She seems somewhat disheveled. Give me a perception check since you're looking her over.
Oh, because when I internet refresh, let me try opening it up in Firefox, but oh god, that's not gonna work, is it?
I'll roll to assist as look over.
I have to relog because I think my internet dropped before. Oh god, and it's saying I'm already logged in. It's giving the gray screen.
Huh.
Escorting her to his own cabin.
He is going to like get close to Moon Planner, kind of point at her again, like whisper floozy.
You're gonna whisper the word floozy to her as she passes?
No, to Moon Planner.
No, not to Moon Planner. He's trying to be like, don't worry, I understand how you feel.
Ship, and you best be minding your girlfriend.
Will be behaved. Right. He seems just kind of worked up a little bit.
She kind of like looks up. Calm that testosterone, why don't you? And then she like she waves her hoofs. And if you're resisting the effects of calm emotions, you are free to give me a will save.
And finally, the name has. I'm logging in.
Oh yeah.
I've gotten past the stage where I'm not able to log in, and now I'm just waiting for it to load.
Ah, fair.
On the infinite black screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But I don't think he would resist that. No.
Yeah. You feel yourself calm down from the situation. Like, just making probably Swift a little bit more level-headed overall. And then her hoof stops glowing a little bit. Better?
I'd say so.
Good, because we're probably going to need to use it again.
Or what? Or who?
And that's when she kind of like, she reaches to her side, wherein one would normally have a bag. This one seemed to be made somewhat invisible. Though as she kind of opens it, obviously it shows the interior components, which aren't. And you see what seems to be a purple and blue egg.
Blue.
A what?
A purple and blue egg.
Blurple.
What? What is that?
She looks at you. It's an egg, you idiot.
What did you get it?
And she blinks. She looks at the captain.
What? Don't tell. No, don't tell.
Like,
Don't.
she looks at the captain. Like, is he always this dense? Sometimes.
What? I'm not. Why would I? No. Why would I think that that's? Why would I think that that's? I have. He rubs his mane again. Like I know I'm good, but that. Okay.
And like Swift starts like rubbing his mane, like all that stuff, and once again her hoof alights, and the second time, like she casts probably her second preparation of calm emotions.
Yeah. I guess I'm a bit confused because I had reason to think that a number of reasons that this wouldn't have been possible.
And she kind of like blinks. Her cheeks go like a little bit more like rosier. You saying you don't want it?
I didn't say that. I'm just trying to process.
Because if you don't want it, you could just tell me.
No, I didn't say. Oh goodness. I did not say that. I'm just. It was unexpected, obviously. And that's all I'm trying to say. Oh. Are you here? Oh, did you... I guess I'm assuming you had to run away with this.
Her cheeks stay rosy, but she does, in fact, let her mane fall in front of her face, and there's a very, almost imperceptible nod.
Oh.
And then she like kind of thumps on the ground, like her hoof onto the ground. It's my damn sister. She fucking tattled on me.
Oh. And Swift kind of looks at the captain.
The captain is slowly just kind of like, I'm gonna let you two work this out, and then kind of leaves the room.
What's going on, Captain?
I would just let them be for a second, lad.
Okay.
Well, I think... Didn't Pool Guy have a question for Ophi?
Why are you in my face, Ophi?
If you ever lay a hoof on a mother again, I won't be so calm next time. And you can see
Mother?
there's a little bit of roiling of that purple Neric flame coming from her mane.
Mother.
She
didn't look pregnant.
We don't get pregnant. We lay eggs.
Moon Planner looks to Fireheart for confirmation.
And she does that like anime glasses push-up thing. Technically, it is up to the mother. Like as she kind of does so. If a Kieran is the mother in the situation, they will lay an egg. However, if a Kieran is the father, then the mother, it depends on their species.
Wait, what?
Wonder who the dad is.
I'll give you one guess.
Okay, whisper it in my ear.
Oh no!
It's Swift.
What?
Keep it down. This is none of our business.
Jinx and Swift are probably working out, still like getting past that initial sort of shock. She's breathing, she's talking about her sister, like ratting her out, and then just like through the door, Swift and Jinx kind of hear like the what like through the door.
Good. Why would she tell? And I'm assuming, what did Buckback have to say? I guess it's no good considering you're here.
And she kind of like looks up. I'm as good as dead, I hope you know.
What? Dead?
Well, if they think I'm dead, that'd be for the better, wouldn't it?
Why would they have you? I mean, I can understand why he would be unhappy, but good as dead is would be in a bit of an exaggeration, no?
You see this number, and she points to the big number 3 on herself. You know that she maybe not big number 3, but she reveals that number 3 wherever it may be. You see this?
I know it.
That is somewhat of a statement. Nobody in my position is supposed to be that. Well, you know, a mom. She says, like, with putting her hooves up into the air. And you know, maybe Misty thought it would just be hilarious to lord it over my head for weeks. Thinking I was gonna get rid of it. Kept making scrambled egg jokes every 2 seconds. God, she's insufferable.
Oh. Well. Huh. Like, you gotta be... He sets to sit and he thinks, well,
and then she continues, like, somewhat interrupting again. And then your friend had to go and ruin everything by just eating everywhere, she says, like, with her hooves up in the air. Fucking bat ponies.
Well, I mean, what was your plan? I mean, surely you weren't just...
Get to Wati and fuck off wherever else so nobody could find me.
You were just gonna run off with it?
Maybe, yes. I would tell you first, but you know.
I don't know, Swift. I'd be happy she's not asking for child support.
He says out of character.
You know, I don't think you know this, Jinx. I've not told you yet. I didn't grow up knowing me father. He was out from the, he was out before I really could get on my own 4 hooves. I wouldn't want, I know what it's like. I wouldn't want the same, especially for me own spawn. It's not good for any it's not good for any child to not have a parent missing either one of them.
She kind of like looks back down toward the egg. Well, and then she kind of like pulls it out a little bit more like trepidatiously. Do you want to hold it?
Yeah, I do.
And she passes it over to you, and that's where you kind of feel this pleasantly warm Kieran egg. And she kind of like watches it exceptionally closely. Her eyes kind of do that same thing Kaffe's did with the egg, right? And it just kind of like it narrows down a little bit, and she's like watching the way you're holding it, and kind of like just gently trying to guide you in the right way of holding it.
Yeah, Swift would assume that it's easy enough to hold an egg, cradling it, of course.
Yeah. And then she kind of like takes a deep, more relaxed breath. I have to keep this damn bag warm all the time. She kind of like holds her forehead. I've got headaches.
Yeah, and oh goodness, and that's when he seems to blink and and he reaches into his bag and he pulls out that vial that Kaffe had given him.
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't really know what to say, but he kind of looks at Jinx with it. I think this might be able to help with that.
And you give this to Jinx, and her eyes just kind of like blink, and she holds it. How'd you get this? She like looks at it like in amazement.
Believe it or not, I got it for saving an egg.
And she just kind of like she turns all sorts of pink. Oh, wow, what a twist. And she kind of like looks curiously.
You're telling me.
You. Okay. And then she goes to gently get the egg back and kind of put it into her invisible little pack there. Okay. We need to come up with an excuse. Why am I here? That's not for this reason. So that way the others, don't figure it out.
Opie would have been out here saying, "Don't say a word."
Yeah.
What's funny is, I believe they wouldn't think anything of it if you told them that you were here for something nefarious.
No. The less they know, the better. Trust me.
Not nefarious with this. I mean, they'd believe it if you said you were here up to no good.
Oh, okay. What would I do in this situation if I had snuck aboard a ship full of Neanderthals and you? Let's think. And she kind of like thinks a little bit. Well, we're going to Wati, probably to start some mischief. I'd probably be here to start a rumor. That's what I would do. What's a rumor we can start? And she starts like thinking with her Kieran hose. Who would be the most angry out of your group to have a rumor by them? Cher's already off the list.
I think Triple.
Okay. Triple. He has a small horn. Okay.
Well, we all know that.
No, I suppose that wouldn't work too well. It looks a little bit bigger than last time. I think that. I think that poison. Yeah, I think the poison joke did something.
It's actually microscopic, the difference, if you recall.
Yeah, it's very small. It's only peaking. Okay.
I've got it. The rumor that he used to be in relations with his former mentor.
Aha! That's a good one.
Yes, sarsaparilla.
Okay, that's the story.
Okay.
And she puts her hooves behind her back. Now carry me out like I did something wrong.
Okay, but I think I need to put this somewhere else first.
Oh.
He's still holding the egg.
Oh no, she put it in her pack. Remember?
She did?
Yeah, with the thing. She's gonna set it later by the looks of it.
Okay.
But yeah, she's kind of like putting her hooves behind her back, and she kind of blows her mane in front of her face. She's looking as like annoyed as she can. And goddamn, it's convincing.
God bless.
All right, and he'll pick her up, like not in a cradle, I guess, over his shoulder. I don't know.
Yeah, just however Swift would be like, aha, I caught the culprit.
Yeah, over his shoulder.
Okay.
Wait, so hang on a second. How many people actually figured it out?
I think everybody outside figured it out.
Oh my God.
I really.
Yeah, so
I should have. I mean, I would have said it like in a very, not very quiet, but a serious voice towards Moonplanner. But I guess if we're the focus of everybody, they probably would have heard it too. But Moonplanner told someone else, so I guess everyone knows it now.
Wait.
All I heard is that Ophi just said like, "Don't say a word" to like everybody outside.
Wait, do we know? Oh, don't say a word.
I think everybody knows.
Everybody knows, but everybody's trying to fool the other that they don't know.
Yeah, just pretend we didn't hear a word.
and Jinx and Swift come out of the captain's quarters. Ugh, okay, I won't do it.
Hey. I thought so. I thought I could talk you out of it. It's all right. She was just here. Rumors.
What?
Do I even have to roll deception at this point?
I feel like you can yet.
You have no idea that we know, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was just rumors and some buckback work. She was just trying to. I won't bore you with the detail.
Where's Misty?
She's doing her own work back in Dakali.
Oh
Yeah.
By the way, just so you guys know, Madame Fortuna will hold up huge robotic thumbs up that come out of the fucking box while Jinx is not looking.
Like, you guys are doing good, guys.
Yeah, like with the goofiest smile. Like, fucking go.
Okay, well, we're almost here now, so you can just kick me off the ship, and if you hear a rumor, then I guess I won't do anything, right? You already, to ruin the fun. You guys are no fun.
No, it's not that. It's not quite that simple. I am afraid you're gonna have to stick with us, so we can make sure you're not up to anything really bad.
She like gives you that look of like, what the fuck are you doing? But like she's doing that, but she has to keep up with impressions, obviously. So she continues like, yeah, gonna have to.
Wait.
Like, okay. Like, I guess you got me.
Well, we're almost down anyways. I'll
Yeah.
I'll figure out. We'll get her back in the portal. We'll figure this out. Don't you lot worry. I've got this all under control.
No, you don't.
Oh my god.
I think I can. I think
Wonder what the rumor.
I think I can handle a Kieran.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm sure you can, Swift.
Thumbtack whispers into Tangent's ear.
Oh yeah, he can handle her all right.
I can sure handle a nice breakfast.
That's a wonderful idea, Madame Fortuna.
You guys are so stupid.
I gotta say it. I'm in the mood for eggs.
No, okay, no, you're
No
being
eggs,
too
no
obvious
eggs.
now. You're no eggs.
I think you're just like mumbling this to like Thumbtack or something, Tangent. He's just starts snickering, snicker.
Anyways,
Hey, Swift.
Yes.
You look a bit nervous, like you're walking on eggshells. Everything okay?
God damn it.
Sophie will elbow Moon Planner.
What? It was just a yolk.
All right.
Oh my god.
I'm
Will
gonna
elbow
go.
him again.
We're
I don't
gonna
think
go.
you can bury any rocks here, Moon.
We're gonna go and leave you lots so that she doesn't have to hear any of your rude comments. Come on, G.
Yeah, she grumbles and then obviously just goes with you with like a little, some resistance, but you know, just enough to look convincing.
Yeah.
Winter would call after Jinx. He would just say, "Miss Jinx," and then he'll approach slowly.
Swift is still holding her, but
Yeah.
he holds her so that he's between Moonplanter and her.
She's kind of like mumbling up to you, "Walk faster, idiot."
Yeah.
Moonplanner would still catch up.
Moonplanter. All right. I guess eventually this will go until they get to his own his own room, and he sets her down in his room, and then he stands in the doorway.
Okay.
And okay, so you're blocking Moonplanner.
Just from like being in reach of her.
Okay. Well, Moonplanner would kind of like tilt his head over to the side to look over Swift's shoulder. Miss Jinx, I apologize for the way I treated you. I understand why you were aboard the ship, and I hope I did not cause you or your delicate guest any kind of discomfort.
Ha! Oh, I'm sure Triple won't cry. She tosses her mane. Toss.
Swift gives a more silent but still like kind of appreciative, not really a smile, but just like a thankful look.
That's smart.
And then he'll nod, and then he'll close the door.
And Moonplanner will just take his leave, go back up top deck.
Hey, so Electra, what do you think that rumor was about?
What rumor are you talking about?
Did they say they were like going to like
Yeah, Swift
spread
said
some
that.
rumors for?
Yeah, Swift said that Jinx was here trying
know.
to start rumors about like Triple and the rest.
I know.
Yeah, no, she didn't specify who though.
Oh.
We know out of character, but we don't know in character.
Oh boy.
I have no idea, Triple.
You didn't deceive Moonplancher, by the way. You failed by 1.
Yeah. I know.
Oh man.
Well, he doesn't know, but I guess now he does know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to keep a tally to separate meta from in character. Who knows what? This is getting complicated.
It's pretty funny.
I shouldn't have said a word. Damn it.
what you get for being angry?
Oh.
Why do you make me angry?
I didn't know the situation. She didn't mention anything about what she's carrying with her. All I saw was a stowaway and someone who works for Buckback. I assumed the worst.
I suppose that's fair.
Pig.
Wow.
Probably a lot more to converse, but I'll have to probably settle that out of session.
Oh yes. Now, as you guys come to a landing, the ship descends into like the dock of Wati over here, which is it's got some activity to it. There's clearly some reconstruction efforts going on, and you actually like even just over here in the docks where they're trading various like materials and stuff like that. Like you see like a lot of it's lumber or sandstone, like those kind of things, and you actually spy on the docks a couple other familiar probably looking Bannermanes, some kind of guiding the process of building from Brashville. And,
Ahoy!
And a couple of them like wave, "Oi!" And, they call back up. Thumbtack.
You said from Brashville?
Yeah, there's a couple Bannermanes around here from Brashville helping guide the reconstruction efforts around the town or city.
I see y'all finally made your way north. Welcome.
Now, it's not all of them, mind you. It's literally just like a few of them.
Yeah, but still, it's good to see it.
And yeah, you just kind of like you see like a couple of them. There's most of them seem to be like big, tough sort of people, and then just like from like you see that like shed that's kind of like more like up above, like where the ship's being constructed. Like from this lot, you kind of start hearing like like a very heavy footstepped sort of thing, and that's when you guys see it. There's seems to be a very large mechanical suit. Seems to be being driven by a Kieran, and she seems to also be laughing somewhat maniacally. It's working! It's working! And one of the
Iron Mare.
Yeah, one of the limbs of this mechanical thing like goes, and the Kieran inside starts going, it's just
You cut out.
It's just
You're too high pitched, too dang.
it's going krill, krill, krill. And she's like, there's like a drill on one end of it. This'll get 3 times as much work done. Once again, the big Brashville Bannermanes logo right on the front. All right, and that's kind of a sight that you guys are met with. Personally, me as a DM says this would be a good spot for us to leave off for now. But we can continue a little bit if you guys wish.
You gotta
I'd be down.
post the
I
picture.
want to continue.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're...
Oh, look at her.
That is a
Yeah.
lot of floof.
I
Yeah.
want to see Swift and Jinx have some more roleplay time. Actually,
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to find the image here, Swift. I actually didn't. Just
I
have
already
it.
posted it.
Oh, based. Oh, in the chat. There it is.
Yeah!
So drill Kieran by the looks of it. And she seems to be helping out with the construction efforts. Little hammer on her side. All the Kierans today by the looks of it.
Where's the drill, Kieran?
It should be on the campaign. I showed it to all players, I believe. Do you see it, Tangent? Tangent.
Yeah.
Based. Alright. And with that, she just kind of like just does her thing. Like she sees your guys' ship and she runs by it. You just hear this Kieran, cool ship, and then just continues running.
Ord.
Where?
Maybe Ord should go prank the hell out of her old Bannermanes as a ghost.
That sounds interesting.
All right.
What's the plan?
Why don't you do that thing that Pappy did?
What thing?
You know, where he pops up out of the floor and goes boogity boogity boo.
Boogity boogity boo.
Yeah, she spent enough time with Pappy and Belmare, so.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. And you start going. You start following her. Her contraption, as it were, that big mecha bodysuit thing that she has.
Wait, hang on a second. Can I pop inside the suit itself? I'm just gonna break it right inside the suit.
Oh yeah, like it starts to like she starts like moving and stuff, and you know, as she's doing the thing, she's starting to pick up some lumber, and then just like suddenly, your presence just starts making a couple things probably wire not as they're supposed to, just by being there in itself. That's weird. Don't remember that's not supposed to happen.
Wait, can I have it turn the other way?
Yeah, like actually give me a.
No. I'm gonna make it tap dance. I'm gonna make the thing tap dance. Fuck it.
Okay, you're gonna need to give me a crafting check first to try to see if you can make the right parts move as they should. This is an inventor's contraption.
Blind?
No, you're gonna know if you succeed.
Public. Hero point that shit. I don't like that result. I'm gonna hero point this.
Alright. Alright, you get your reroll.
Come on, give me a good one, baby.
Nat 20.
That was that was slightly better. Alright.
Slightly better, but it was enough to do what you wanted to. Now that actually did use a hero point from you, because that changed it from a failure to success.
Yeah, of course.
And as you start to go like figure out the right gears to pull, you think you found the right places. You kind of like try to put yourself in the place of where they should be, and just start tweaking and forcing electrical impulses where they shouldn't be. And give me your performance check, Ord.
Oh boy. Luckily for you, I am master in performance. That was a shit roll. That was almost the fucking one.
That's funny. And like, I mean, you still start doing a pretty like for what you're given, it's a pretty impressive little performance. And oh gosh, what's happening? It starts to tap dance, and she seems to be wrestling with like the main core mechanism, which is a big drill of her own, which she kind of just starts pulling out of like the effective keyhole of the interior of the suit, and then like, you know, the whole suit kind of like powers down. There's a little bit of smoke from it that you're free to kind of sneak out into.
I'm just sneaking out as fast as possible. This wasn't intended. This wasn't the intended result. I'm just gonna play nonchalantly.
Yeah, and so that you start like floating out of the smoke. She didn't really even seem to pay you any mind. She just kind of like hops out of her machine, like the front kind of opens, and then she closes it. Dumb thing. And then she like kicks it to the side. What's gotten into you? The machine doesn't seem to respond, at least at first. And then like there's like a little like red light in there. It just starts going. Ding, 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 ding. Don't you talk back to me. She kicks it again. And Ord, where are you going?
Going back to the party. I may have overdone it.
Were they excited to see you?
What?
Were they excited to see you?
Oh, fuck! I didn't even think about it. Let me go back.
What did you overdo then?
Broke the machine.
Are you a machine yourself?
No,
What?
Ord, the ghost.
It's a
Oh,
certified Ord moment.
Okay, let me go back. Just I'm gonna ooga booga it.
The machine.
You go back to this Kieran. You know, she has a bright, shiny, almost brand new looking badge by the looks of it, or it's either shined up or something like that. But she definitely has the Brashville badge. She's already hammering away and drilling at the thing. And each time she drills, she makes a sound. She literally just goes crew crew crew, and she takes her hammer, cap 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 cap. She's just be making all the sounds that she's making while she's trying to fix the thing.
Ooga booga.
Ah! And then a hammer flies towards you, but I mean it's a hammer, so it just kind of goes through you.
Oh, okay, that hurt.
My attack!
Wait.
Don't make me use this! And she pulls up her big drill.
Yo, whoa, calm down here. Yo,
I'll swirl the hell out of you, ghost!
Oh shit! No, don't worry about it. That was just a break, bro. It was
Ma.
just a break.
Ah! she kind of like holds it threateningly. I'm just kidding. And then she kind of sets it to the side a little bit.
Alright.
Yeah, I've seen your picture around. You don't look as nearly as dead. And she kind of like walks around you a little bit. You should put a band-aid on that.
A what?
That. And that. And that. God, what'd you get hit with? Did you get thrown into a grinder?
No. It was an honorable battle. It was
Uh-huh.
a really honorable battle.
Uh-huh. An honorable battle with a paper shredder. Okay.
Nope. Wait. No. Hang on. Hold the fuck up there. Hold the fuck up.
No. I'm gonna tell every tavern about the paper shredder ghost.
Okay. Yeah. It's okay. Fuck it. It's time.
Oh no! Or you start. Oh shit! She starts getting angry, and you wouldn't like her when she's angry.
No. Listen here. That was the most honorable battle I've ever had. It wasn't a paper shredder. You fucking floof neck.
Oh
What?
shit! Give me an intimidation roll.
Intimidation roll.
Yeah.
Is Electra within earshot?
Did Electra follow Ord?
Oh, that was almost a 20.
Ooh,
okay.
that's
Probably not.
still more than enough to make the impression of demoralization. You've certainly frightened the hell out of her. Ghostly fire, and then okay. Don't get your knickers in a twist. It was honorable. It was against 50 paper shredders.
Oh, no. That's fucking it. I'm just gonna tackle this bitch.
70 paper shredders.
Tackling time. How do I do an arm tackle?
Just be an athletics check.
Athletics. Fuck it. You fucking.
Yeah, that's enough to grapple her, and then you start like wrestling.
Yeah.
How does a ghost grab me? She starts like yelling, help! All the others are just kind of like blinking.
Hey,
her-
uncle.
Ants!
Hey, uncle.
Paper shredder!
Hey, uncle.
Crew! She's kicking. She's trying to say everything else but uncle.
Third planner looks to Fireheart. I would have figured the Brashville Bannermanes would have been more excited to see her. I haven't heard a peep from them.
She's gonna like kick and thrash in from the edge, and Fireheart just kind of looks over. Well, by my professional opinion, and she kind of like pushes her glasses up a little bit. It seems like they might be more of a new recruit.
Should we help her?
Nah, and she kind of like tilts her head. I think this is just them hazing each other. I think they're fine.
Good call.
I'm about to shove this bottle up her ass.
No! Uncle, don't drill me.
Okay, fine. No, what drill? Just a bottle. I got this thing right here.
Uncle! She's just kicking.
Uncle Doug.
Yeah.
All right.
Ha! And she combat rolls into her drill. I've tricked you. With my superior intellect, you will never defeat me! Drill bit! The best, Kieran! And she runs off.
I hate this bitch.
She doesn't even run off far. She literally just runs in like a big circle around this area right here. And she's just shouting the word, Kieran! Like,
what is her problem?
And I just stand right here and just hold a hoof and just to have her trip.
If you're standing right there, she starts angling her drill and she's like running towards you. Kieran! She's gonna try to like run you through with it. But like she kind of like spins it a little bit. Hang on. Let me go to my her character sheet. I didn't actually expect to have to bring her up today. She's in Hero Labs here. Let's see. That would be where's your strike? What's your AC, Ord?
My AC is let's see, 29.
Ah, okay. And it's not a critical hit, but she drills through ya. And Ord, you actually take some damage, miss. Oh yes, you take some ghostly damage as she say uncle!
Why am I not raging anymore? Am I supposed to still be raging?
Oh yeah, sorry, I took the raging off because I was doing that weird black screen thing. I gotta figure out that thing, but it's probably just related to my browser settings. Yeah, let me smack on your rage again. Bonk, go for it.
All right, striking time.
That's all's fair in love and war.
I'm not going to use the sword just yet, but if it has to come to that.
Pap! He's like clothesline her as she starts to like drill through. Poof! And she falls back onto her back. Just like scream.
Oh no!
Damage?
Yeah, damage. All right. And Drillbit takes 10 points of damage. She just like holds her nose. My nose! My Kieran nose!
I think you guys should probably stop this madness.
Yeah, you guys just been watching.
Drillbit, why are you so obsessed with being a Kieran?
Why aren't you obsessed with being a Kieran?
It's fun, but come on, your Kieran knows?
My Kieran knows! Kieran always knows. She kind of thinks. She stands up. We haven't seen the last of each other, paper shredder. She points.
Oh no! Okay. No. I'm striking. I'm striking this bitch. I'm striking.
I'm gonna interfere.
Strike me all you want. You'll never defeat my Iron Kieran spirit.
Oh my god.
Interfere.
Okay, Trent. How are you interfering? As she goes, as Ord strikes her. No,
I can't.
Bastard sword
I
time.
think we just let her do her thing.
You're all crazy.
Pat! She takes another 29 points of damage. Is that the best you got, paper shredder?
Cut out.
Meanwhile, you're...
One's either gonna get knocked unconscious or apologize. I guess we'll see which one happens first.
I think we just let her go.
You could let her go. This is Wickerwind.
I mean, she's not gonna die.
Never give up! Never give in!
She's really unstable. She needs help.
Now, see, that's the kind of fighting attitude the Bannermanes need. We need more of that kind of bullshit.
No,
Okay.
She needs professional help, Moonplane.
Okay, Wickerwind is gonna walk over because no one else wants to do it, and they're standing in the middle of my mail routes. As he walks over between them.
Is this like a Wickerwind balcony blitz JoJo moment?
We have mail to deliver, so if you'll excuse us, and then he will cast
package handlers coming through.
Yes.
I will not excuse you.
Well, he's casting a magical aura right in front of you. And he'll walk like another 10 feet towards you and cast it again.
It's like
Okay, no.
fucking Swift, I'm giving you your report for that. So fucking funny.
Back to the ship.
It's like a spray bottle. Like back.
This is humiliating. I don't like it.
And then he'll kind of look at the other Kirans. Sorry about that.
And she's looking at. Don't be sorry. I had the situation perfectly under control, and she clearly.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
She clearly didn't. She's got like a big bloody slash on her or whatever. She's just like.
Respect your goddamn elders.
I cast bless again.
I have calmed down. I calmed down. Don't fucking do that magic shit on me.
Stop fighting!
I'm not fighting.
Or, do you believe in magic?
You're
even?
literally fighting. Look at her. You are literally fighting.
I wouldn't call that a fight.
I am not touching her anymore. I mean, she's not even on the map, honestly. So
Yeah,
I'm
look.
going to cast teal on you until you disappear.
Oh no!
Stop it! Stop it! I am calm. I am calm.
This town has seen
down.
enough fighting.
I have calmed down. You see, I am not raging anymore. I am calm. I want an apology, though.
We're sorry that you had to go through that, Ord.
Not from you.
And then, and it looks at the Kieran.
Yeah, and she looks back, and she puffs out her floof, and then whooshes her mane, and then picks up her drill. Krill. Impressive, huh?
Oh god.
It's my drill.
Doesn't look that impressive.
She's retarded.
Oh yeah, watch this! And then she goes, "Wow!" Like she swings her drill, and it gets bigger.
I've seen bigger.
Who cast Feeble Mind on her?
Nobody casts Feeble Mind on me. They've only cast True Spirit, of which I have lots of.
Interesting.
Do you need something for that blood dripping out of your forehead?
No, it's just another Kieranly scar upon my face.
I'm not sure what that really is supposed to mean, Drillbit.
She kind of thinks a little bit. Actually, that'd be very helpful, and it would maintain my perfect Kieran image. And she puts the drill up into the air.
Well, I can help with scars.
I don't know if we really should interact with this mare too much. She seems a little unstable.
Who you calling unstable, Kieran?
He'll pap her with he'll rub her scar with healing gloves.
Yeah, she allows the rubbing of scars. Rub. And then she points to Electra. You!
Me?
Are also a Kieran!
Yes, that's true.
Start acting like one!
What's that supposed to mean?
Krill!
What? What are you doing?
She like does that like side whisper thing again. You're supposed to be making sounds.
What? Why?
That's what
Kieran
Kirans do!
I do make sounds. I just don't.
What's
I
your
just don't put K
Kieran
in front
sound,
I
Kieran?
just don't put K in front of all my sounds.
Why not?
Because there's no obligation to do so.
Nah, you have an obligation as a Kieran to show all of your Kieranly spirit.
No. That bill was overturned already.
Hope he's gonna lay a hoof on her. Maybe this will work.
No. Claim curse?
Yeah.
Cursed.
She's cursed. She's gonna see, just testing the waters here. She's a little unhinged.
You go to try
She's
to
cursed with a KR.
Yeah.
curse. Curse.
Kieran cursed. If I start acting up and just hold me down.
And like she kind of stopped for a moment as you kind of like put your Kieran hoof upon her. She kind of blinks at her shoulder, and I mean, like, you're not really feeling any curse leaving her.
No, she's just crazy.
Crazy with a K.
She's cursed.
Crazy.
The crazy curse.
The crazy Kieran.
Crazy Kieran curse. She kind of holds out a second hoof. More. Who's all in the area?
Wickerwind.
Wickerwind. She holds out a Kieran hoof to you, Wickerwind.
And Wickerwind and also Opie and Electra, but it sounds of it.
Yes. But I think Wickerwind was the first on the scene. She holds out her Kieran hoof. Drill bit at your service.
I'm Wickerwind.
And then she looks you up and down. I've never seen a deer before.
Then you must not have been around the South Continent.
Never.
From Snipstone. Check it out. And he excitedly points to the badge on his chest. Look.
Whoa! And she looks at it. She kind of tilts her head. That is an impressive badge, but not as impressive as. And she goes bah with her like floof right in your face, Wickerwind. And there's the big badge.
Ooh. Whoa.
Yeah.
It's deep in there.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, sorry. And she has to actually part some of her floof so you can actually see it properly. Right there.
Aww.
And it's a Brashville one, right?
It is a Brashville one,
That's
yes. That's hot.
Mine was shinier.
This one looks pretty brand new. I don't know how it can get much shinier than that, Ord.
Shut up.
Ah, so that's her name. Ord. More like, and she yawns, bored. Ah.
Oh my. No. Hold me back.
Electra jumps onto Ord and holds her back.
Power of the unspoken compels
Please
you.
let me kill her. At least we'll have it'll be more level if she's a ghost as well. Please.
I'll hold you back.
Ord, you can't kill her or the fuzz will catch you.
Oh, yeah, the
Right.
fuzz.
Right.
Speaking of the fuzz, Ord.
Oh.
You don't feel foreboding, but you are a spirit, and thusly you see spirity things. I think Bellhop also has spirit sense, doesn't she?
Oh, I think so. Hang on, let me double check real quick. Yada. Where's the feats? Spirit spells? No. Here beyond, maybe.
Something like that.
If it goes to haunt manifest, this you get. No, I don't think I have a spirit sense.
Fair enough. Well, Ord.
Tangent has spirit sense prepared.
Ooh. Are you?
It's a spell, not a feat.
Yeah. Well, I think there's like a thing for it, but I wasn't sure how. If you have spirit sense currently enabled, or you're just Ord, there's what seems to be like multiple spirits just kind of like flying around casually as day, like down some of these roads, conversing with each other, acting like nothing is the matter. To and fro they go, though most of the citizens don't seem to like see them. There's a couple that do, or like at least there's some spirits that seem to be showing themselves. But those who have spirit sense kind of see like all the spirity activity going on.
Why is it that you guys get to see me, but you don't get to see the other ones? So
Well, some of them do make themselves seen. It's just the majority of them don't.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Most of them seem to be sticking toward like shadows or staying under palm trees or generally just in the shade of buildings. They don't seem to like to stay in the sunlight too long.
Wait, am I in the sunlight? I don't even fucking know.
Yeah, you're in the sunlight.
I'll get a ghostly tan.
Ghostly tan. And Drillbit heads on over toward her her giant machine, her big mecha suit, effectively. She gives it a thump thump. And this baby's my... And she kind of thinks, I'm gonna name it Curran. Yes.
Curran, that's a good name.
And she kind of like nods. Love that name. That's what we're naming it. And she smiled. Just made it today.
You just made it today?
I made
like
it
in one day?
I made it in one day.
Whoa.
I know. She poofs out her chest again. It kind of covers her badge again.
Penguin would probably be just as interested in this. He loves crafting. I do too.
Who is this Penguin?
He's a hippogriff. He's a Airlon wizard.
She goes with her lips. She kind of like waves her hoof. Wizardry. And she laughs. I don't need wizardry when I have. And she holds up her hammer and drill. Tools.
Well, I'm not really a wizard, but I do have kind of magic too. But I also do like to craft stuff. I'm kind of in the middle here.
Well,
but my real passion is mail.
Balcony Blitz just kind of like nudges. Oh yeah, we love mail. We're great package handlers. Just kind of like nods. Well, I will let you guys do whatever you want to do with that mail. And she
yeah, let's go deliver it.
Yeah, right. And then like Balcony Blitz just immediately starts casting haste on the two of them. Ready, set, go.
Those guys are weird.
Yeah! It's just they're running away. Yeah! Oh my god, what is wrong with them?
All the way from Holbeck!
You got a problem, Penguin?
Oh no, I just...
He sounds stuffier than usual. Maybe he's sick.
I may have got a bad case of hypoxia from Moonblight, huh?
I think it works like that.
I don't think it's contagious.
Darn it. I just thought I'd sound silly for once.
For once.
Let's just say it's a clownish curse gone wrong. Alright, so, you guys have landed in the city, had a brief battle with, I guess Ord started a rivalry with Drillbit.
Oh, this is not a rivalry, this is straight up war.
Yeah, what's going on?
Are we just gonna fly back to, we were here to drop off that guy, I think, right? And then we fly back to, well, I guess...
Bleakburn's where he wanted to go, I believe.
I think, I think
we have two guys to drop off.
Yeah, we're gonna drop them off. Okay. We were gonna get the kobold back onto the airship en route to Bleakburn, and then we were going to teleport to Bleakburn ourselves.
Well, change of that, we were going to Erelon for the rituals, I believe. So throw that entire conversation out the window.
Well, we did also learn from Kaffe that actually we might be more beneficial going to Goldenport to learn about it there. Because that's where Nevermore told Kaffe that if anyone ever needed to seal it away, that to go to Goldenport. So we should disregard Erelon and go Goldenport.
Okay.
Works for me.
But she didn't say sealing it away exactly, just that there's a library there that holds answers for us.
Right. Probably more to the ritual. We have 2 out of the 4 parts, so maybe we can find the other 2 there. Probably just 1, and we'll have to go find the 4th somewhere else.
Electra would be fine with that, but what about this kobold that's with us? Where does he want to go?
We're going to Bleakburn with him.
Okay.
Wait,
Lagardo's.
he cannot go through the teleportation thing, can he?
Well,
Can, I mean...
It's up to
but
you guys, really.
No,
yeah, we need to
we're going
decide
there
whether we wanna
anyways.
do
Just put a blindfold on him.
that. Yeah.
So
Just tell him one of us teleported. Yeah, we could literally blindfold him and tell him that one of us teleported us all. He
We
wouldn't know
wouldn't
any
get-
different.
we wouldn't teach Penguin teleport down there, though. That's a thing.
Yeah, that's why we want to go to Erelon, so we could learn teleporting and resurrection.
And the only reason why I bring that up, is because you guys wanted to go to the Kaladai Ball. I think this is the only way to make it there in time.
We still
have
got
30
like
days.
We've
30
got
days
time.
or so.
Yeah.
But like fly, well, yeah, maybe.
I mean, we
Because I
could
didn't
make it
factor
there
in-
on foot.
Especially if we're
Let
not
alone teleporting.
going to Erelon now, then that honestly gives us a lot more flexibility because, like, Erelon was gonna be quite out of the way considering we'd have to go to, like, Wimborne first. But if we're just going to Barnsley, Bleakburn, and Goldenport, we have more than enough time, honestly, because there's ports and all those places the airship can take us.
So,
What do you?
sorry.
What do you mean?
Where's the ball?
Question: what was your Electra?
Where was the ball?
The ball's in Kaladai. It's across the bridge from Dakalai.
And
Yeah.
why
And there's
are we
a-
going there?
I don't.
Why are we
I don't
going
know,
there?
but they wanted to go to it. I don't know why.
Well,
Is the
we
world
were-
not ending?
Yeah.
Not around Christmas time, or not around the Odyssey.
He shakes her head.
I think Ophi has a point.
I think just a few
Uh,
days ago you guys were saying we need to hurry, and now we're wanting to go to a ball.
I mean, the entire fate of the universe depends on that ball, so...
I think it would do us good to expand our contacts and our knowledge of ponies, including meeting perhaps the most rarest and most sought after creature perhaps in all of Astalon. That is to
So-
say, Kohinoor, the Kohinoor of Kaladai.
Just to confirm, we were invited to this ball as we were getting our outfits made in
Kaladai.
Kaladai, yeah.
Yes, in Kaladai before the Belmare arc, yes.
hmm
Because, you know, that's what we wanted to do.
It's true.
I
Seems
think
like a waste
this.
of time to me, but
I
I can't
think
stop
it
you.
might still align with our mission, just because we might, like they say, we might be able to find some very important ponies that might know things.
Plus, she's a dragon. She might have secrets she'd be able to share with us.
Hmm.
Feel free to give me a society check, y'all, really quick.
Okay.
Whoever's got a high society, I'll roll to assist them.
I'll try one blind, right?
Oh,
I am not a social light.
not Electra.
Biff's got the socialite.
That wasn't blind. Fucking goddamn it.
Alright. Would be blind, yep. Alright. Well, from blind rolls here, 777s. Not only is this a dragon of, of Kaladai, you're keenly aware of, it's also the main Stitch.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay. I wasn't sure how much,
we knew- Yeah, we requested to speak to the main Stitch. In fact, the reason why we got the invitations was that was going to be the opportunity for us to speak to her because
fair
she's
enough.
surrounded by Secret Service who doesn't let anyone get close to her.
True. Fair enough. Alright. I just wasn't sure if you guys, knew that yet or not. Good to
So
know.
why would our security be lighter in what must be one of the most crowded balls in the area?
Oh,
Because they're more thinned out.
It's not lighter, and Moonplanner will pull out his invitation. It's like we have to have these specially sealed invitations just to be allowed at the ball, and they're only viable for the ball itself. But as far as the Sword is concerned, I think we'll find more answers in Golden Port than we would in Erelon.
And it is still a ways off, so if we were able to fly to Golden Port first, we'd probably still have time to do other things.
True, we
Well-
could always travel to Golden Port, then north to Erelon to learn teleportation.
Let me tell you, I am looking forward for this visit because Golden Port is the best city you'll ever see. Or trust me, I come from there. You breathe the air and it's so nice. It's so nice. The air is so nice there. You have no idea.
I've heard it's a disgusting bog.
Hey,
Dude,
I've got a question, Madame Fortuna.
what is it?
Do you breathe?
Interesting
Yes,
question.
yes, no, yes.
Don't you see her?
You do?
Don't you see her RBG fans?
Well,
I see.
I can smell things. I have sensors for that, but I don't technically breathe. No.
So,
go ahead.
do you
Alexa.
know which things smell good and which things smell bad?
Oh yeah, things like Golden Port smells really good.
Okay. What other things smell good, like Golden Port?
Let's see, trash compactors. We get I don't know, asbestos. Asbestos has got a good smell.
Does
There's,
rotten mold smell good?
No, that's just neutral.
Does,
Now flowers, those. Oh, that's disgusting.
Okay. Okay.
What about Brasso? Does Brasso smell good?
Brasso. The fuck is a brasso?
It's a polishing material. You use it to polish brass.
Oh, well,
Mhm.
yeah, that smells good. Oh,
Yeah.
gasoline,
What
gasoline.
oil?
That's the best one. Kerosene, I love it.
Oh, kerosene. Okay, let's go.
Old brass.
No. She's
Yeah,
hype.
if you spent any time in the military, you are very familiar with Brasso.
Hmm.
She spent time in Golden Port. I don't
Oh,
know if
and-
they're the same.
And before I forget, markers. So that's the best smell ever. Just the Sharpies, that kind of.
If it smells like kerosene, I'm all for it.
Kieran scene.
Kira. Kerosene is just Kieran Capri Sun.
Kerosene.
Oh my god.
Kieran sweat.
Oh shit! Kieran
Current sun.
sweat.
Flammable Kieran sweat.
My vote is for Golden Port.
Okay, well,
My-
looking at the map, in all honesty, because like I said, we still have Lucky on board too here. So we could go. What?
Doesn't he
He's
want to
gonna-
go to Basin Stage?
No, he wants to go to Barnsley.
Oh, Barnsley.
Where's
Lucky's going to
Barnsley?
Barnsley because he's gonna like pick up the legend of helping with the turtles, and they're all about nature and preserving nature there.
Okay, so we hit Bleakburn, go to Barnsley, then.
Yeah, I'm thinking
I mean,
Bleakburn, Barnsley, then down to Golden Port.
God, it makes so much
Well,
sense
we-
though to grab a boat from there to go straight to Erelon, but if you guys, wherever you guys
We
want to go.
could- We could
Where's
simply
Barnsley?
get.
Pingwing is
We could-
Pingwing is going to be with Ophi on this, in his confidence in learning teleport, which in theory would just let us be able to go directly from Erelon right to Golden Port.
Thank you, Pingwing.
That's
So
just,
wait,
that's your
what's the
that's your friendly NPC's vote.
What's the plot exactly for Penguin? I didn't
Pi-
quite get
Learn
it.
teleportation.
Yeah, Pingwing is voting to go to Erelon, namely because he's a schoolboy, and also because if he does learn teleport, he's pretty much telling you guys he can safely teleport you guys from Erelon literally directly to Golden Port. Like it's just
we
a
could
I
all-
think
like a straight shot.
we could-
that would probably be best.
What's that pull?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hang on, I'm getting my head clear. Fuck.
Alright.
All right. Yeah, we could also inform Erelon about Babbage and what he's up to. So yeah, I'm starting to agree with Ophi and Penguin. Travel to Bleakburn, travel to Erelon, learn teleportation, travel to Goldenport, and then travel to Caladai in time for the ball.
Swift also votes
guys
for
saying-
this now.
Yeah.
Are you guys? Oh, okay. Okay. Are you just saying this? Like, are you guys speaking among yourselves?
It's just kind of a
Doing
group
it?
discussion in character.
Yeah.
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 Does Erlon have a teleportation, sir?
No.
Not
No.
yet.
Not Yes.
What's
At
the
least not
closest
one.
place?
At least not one that's linked to Bleakburn.
But Triple,
Yes.
you and Pingwing are aware that there are like mining operations in the mountains near Erelon, and
There's the northern continent. There's like the southern continent. There's a lot around.
plus there's probably a lot of resources there for planar shifting. In case setting up a teleportation circle there would be a goal.
So there'd be a lot of Aether Stone we could get. You're saying?
Yes.
Potentially.
It would be risky, but you know, you guys are adventurers. That's kind of your thing.
So,
Maybe.
what is the closest teleportation circle that we have to Erelon?
Currently, Bleakburn.
That would be Blakeburn.
Bleakburn.
And
Our best.
we could probably rent an airship from Bleakburn, right?
Oh, we're on one right now.
Yep. Airships only come from Goldenport, and this Electra, this one was specifically commissioned by Dr. Amden at the very start of the campaign to take you guys around specifically. So
So the most efficient.
was that Triple?
The most efficient route is just going to be flying to Blakeburn, because if we just teleport there, that's no use. We're going to be waiting for our ship again while we're there, unless you guys want to hang out there.
Well, yeah, that
Um,
would be the idea.
We could go on foot to Erelon.
Well, that would be a lot of fun, but that would be a long time.
It would be a lot of
also,
fun.
though I will say, one thing I should mention: there's not going to be any trains as we go up there, because Erelon also is against like technology. So we'll just be walking. Well, sailing actually probably would be the most efficient way. We get there the fastest. Just sailing across this, as you said.
The
So what we could do.
The captain will give you guys a friendly, probably route tip that Stratham is also got a port. Save you guys from having to go down and double back up north. Go to Stratham, then Barnsley. Kind of thinks, come to think of it, if they're well, and he's kind of like thinking. There's nothing stopping us from technically going to the settlement just above Erelon. This one. And he points to it on the map, the unlabeled, unmarked area. Hang on, let me go to my my player map here.
I'm gonna roll Society. Swift should know. Society or sailing lore? Swift should know this.
For what?
Just like what that is, what that settlement is. It's a coastal thing. He should absolutely know. So.
Yes.
Fort.
You can give it to us.
What would I need to roll or?
So that would be Society.
In hindsight, why did we fly to Watsi instead of straight to Blakeburn?
Honestly.
Because we had to get back on course.
Well, we could have taken a boat from Bleakburn to Erelon.
Swift didn't want to pay any more gold for the shortcuts.
Yeah, Captain's pretty much telling you that you it would be en route technically to go from Wati to Stratham to Barnsley, and then you guys don't have to spend the time going down a few hexes before coming up a few hexes.
The airship captain?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can the airship not dock in Erelon?
No. And he kind of shakes his head. Bunch of what do you call them? Hippies. That's what I'm gonna call them. Don't like us being there. No Goldenport things allowed in the city. It's so they can
Aw.
keep open their druidic circle and continue their studies on that, or something.
I've heard of something like that before.
Hey, but there's nothing stopping us from somehow going here. And he points to that north city right up here, yeah. And then you guys just take a lovely little boat down.
Yeah,
That
that's probably the
seems
best way.
good to me.
So, if we take the airship from Wati, we can travel to Stratham, and that'll be en route to then Barsley, and then to this northern city just over the Arelon Peninsula, correct?
Either something like that, or if they got some weird protections for it. I don't really trust these waters right here. I'll be right straight with you on that. But
Okay.
jumping along the coastline shouldn't be too hard.
Is there a kraken there?
Nah.
She's kind of playfully jabbing.
So
at
you can fly next to the coastline.
He
you're
gives
saying, right?
Swift like a grim look at Ophi's like little comment. Aye, there's things out in those seas that every person fears.
You've got more legends than you can count.
I
I've
saw a shark
seen-
with 3 heads yesterday.
That
saw a
shark with 3
I saw
heads
a
is
shark with
nothing.
3 heads from the inside yesterday.
Shut up. We
Aye,
don't
but
talk
you
about
haven't
that.
you haven't seen a witch in the clouds, a monster of the skies, tearing
You
ships
haven't-
apart. Every ship that passes by.
You haven't seen a purple worm yet.
How do you
They're
guys
not
keep
fun.
doing this shit? How do you guys keep doing this?
Why don't we just walk? Well, we can also just walk there, across the coastline.
No, that would take us months.
I think the fastest way is to follow his instructions and then sail across the Northern Sea.
And that'll keep Lagardo away from the teleportation circle.
Not that it would help us too much anyways.
Well, we'd have to, if we're not going to Bleakburn, then we'd have to put him through the circle.
No, we can put him on a ship in Stratham.
Oh, sure, yeah.
This town, Swift, from your society roll, will be called Floris.
Loris.
Floris. I will label
Which
it on
one?
the map. Let me put the little text tool here.
Flurbis.
Flurbis. Flurb.
Ah, the town of New Text, unfamiliar.
That sounds like a. Sounds like a. What is it? The unusual isle town name.
New Text,
Here?
where all the part-time Starbucks employees go to write their novels.
I need to show you guys why.
Why what?
Why? Not there, not where, not here, not or, not maybe. Why?
Do you mean there?
Nope. Somewhere. Not somewhere.
Here, right?
No. Why?
Over there?
She's silent.
I mean,
Wait, what?
It's like
Maybe-
being at Erewhon surrounded by sphinxes again, I swear.
I
Always-
can't wait to meet them.
Always full of whittles.
all right. Moonplaner is going to do some measurements on the map. I don't think any of those bonuses apply, but I'm going to roll survival to see how many days it'll take us to go that route from Wadi to Stratham to Barnsley, and then going up the coast to Floris. How many days?
Alright, give me your survival check.
It is rolled.
There it is. Alright, GM's gotta do some calculations. To get to Stratham, you're looking at about a little over 4 days. To get from Stratham to Barnsley, you're at about 6 days. To start going up the coastline and eventually going town to town to town, all the way up to Floris, you're looking at about 12 days if you are going full out actions in that area.
22 days.
How many
Wait,
days
12
from
days
Wadi to
plus
Stratham?
6.
12 days to Floris by airship, and then ships typically only travel 5 per day, so you're looking at probably an extra 2 days on a ship to get to Erewhon.
So it's gonna be
How many
pretty much
days?
more than how many days in total?
From Wadi to Stratham.
From Wati to Stratham, it's about a little over 4.
All right, so that's 24 days total traveling.
Well, what about the fucking party? We're not gonna get.
You'd make it just
hang
in
on.
time.
What do you make? What do you mean? 24 days? It would be
4 days from Wadi to Stratham, 6 from Stratham to Barnsley, 12 hopping along the coast.
No, no,
from-
no,
No,
no.
that's total.
It's total. I was yeah.
Well, you were adding them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with 20 days, you just barely make it.
It's literally 12 days to Flouris.
Okay. And then another 2 days to cross from Flouris to Erelon?
Yeah.
All right, so 14 days total travel.
That's not bad.
So less than 2 weeks.
I would say
Assuming
we
that
would
this-
spend about the same amount of time going to Goldenport.
Yeah.
And considering we just teleport there right afterwards, it's worth it.
Same thing with Kaladai, only this time we're not like going all out of
Well,
the
you've
way.
also got to, and you'll have to factor in. We'll probably have to spend a few days to like find some mountains or some cave systems to go searching for Aetherstone.
No, it works, yeah.
But that still, I
I'd
think, gives
say-
us enough time.
I think we still got that's like a decent plan, like out of character. That's a decent plan. I just go with that.
Yeah.
It's the simplest one. It's the easiest to plan for on
It
Memely's
gives us
end.
the most utility at the end of this.
Yeah,
No,
so
I will.
we're-
Can we go to
No,
Fish
no,
Hanger
go on.
Island?
I would love to see
It's
you guys
all-
try. It would be very funny.
What was Moon Planner gonna say?
I am trying to say all of this hinges on the possibility Pingwing will indeed learn teleportation. There might be some unknown barriers we can't account for, or the people in charge of teaching teleportation might not even be willing to.
Can we make a society roll?
Are you saying that I can't learn
gotta
a
go.
spell, Mr. Planter?
I'm
gotta go.
saying it's likely a highly protected spell, and they would
I'm
be
going
very
to-
careful who they teach it to and for what reason. Is there any reason you can think of that Erelon would not be willing to teach it to you?
If I wasn't powerful enough to cast it myself, they wouldn't. But I am confident in my abilities to be able to pull it off. I'm no Babbage.
Can
And
Triple make
besides-
us?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, real quick. I was just gonna... Can Triple make a society roll to back him up here?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, he's not gonna do that. I'm sorry, he's not here right now. Go on, Frank.
Yeah, Opie's just gonna say, and besides, if Pingwing for some reason can, there's another among us who I'm pretty sure can
Among Us?
Among
take a
Us?
shot at that.
Fungus?
I knew that
Among
was
Us?
gonna come out. God damn it. I'm sure Electric could take a shot at it too, if worst case scenario.
I could try.
You've only
I-
spurred me on to greater heights.
I do know like a smaller spell that does a similar thing. I don't know if I could learn the long distance one.
Is the Bannermanes here to like visit? Triple would probably be paying a visit to Sela or something while you guys are having this conversation.
Ooh. Sela would be out and about. If you're out and about, Triple, something that you notice around town is, you remember those marks that, like, you guys are putting up, like the revolutionary marks, like around the graffiti?
I remember that.
Yeah, they've since started actually inscribing them on the outside of the wall of the necropolis.
Huh. Do you mind if I just gather information as to why they might be doing that?
Yeah, go for it. The information you'd gather is, namely, the people of the city actually really looked to that specific mark as a symbol of hope, and so they've made it part of the history of that whole ordeal. They're very proud of it.
Well, that's gonna make him feel really nice because he's going to kind of like flash back to him and Sarsaparilla putting that up. That was like, one of the last things they did together as a, before the finale there.
Yeah.
But he's going to quickly go down and just say hi to Sela. We don't have to roleplay it out unless there's like something significant, but he's just gonna go like say hi, like say, hey, I'm doing good. Hope you guys are doing good.
Oh man, you get the most regimented salute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just reliving stuff and like just saying, hey, thank you. And then he'll return back.
Yeah. You'd probably return back with a little bit of a limp, because she would also give you probably a great big Persian paladin hug.
Oh yeah. No, he's absolutely gonna hug her.
I've got a question.
Very nice.
What'd be the question?
Where's the statue?
What statue?
Yeah, what statue?
The statue of me, of course. Statue of the pony that liberated the city.
Hey, it was a shared effort. It was a shared effort.
Who do I need to talk to about seeking an update on this?
You probably like have like one of the reconstruction. You probably have to go talk to our head builder. And kind of gestures in that area. Some Kieran named Drillbit, I think is what they called her.
Oh no!
I think I need to stay clear of Kieran's for the minute, but I'll have to.
Whoa!
Whoa!
No, this is.
I'll have to get back to that. Just make a note of it or something. It should have been up by now. It's been quite a while.
Okay.
Right, so hang on. Madame Fortuna is just gotta go up to Swift and just, look, just don't stick your dick in crazy. I know it's a Karen. Don't stick your dick in crazy, alright?
I'm sorry, but it's a little too late.
Is he sick?
Don't stick your dick in crazy, oh no.
Crazy with a K?
Well, thank you for the sound advice. I trust you in your crystal orb. That surely would inform me of any impending issues that would ever occur to me.
Oh, that
well
wasn't
before them.
That wasn't a crystal ball guess. It was an egg guess.
That
wasn't a crystal ball guess. That wasn't done by my crystal ball. I just guessed it because egg. It's another type of shape. It's another type of shape, but it's not.
That was just homie advice.
Anyway, yeah, she just scoot back away real fast before anything happens.
There needs to be a statue, though. And grumbles.
So what's the plan now, guys? He says as he's like getting back onto the ship. What's going on, Pingwing?
Pingwing is looking like a little bit like chuffed, I guess what the word would be. His talons are kind of crossed a little bit. They don't believe that I can learn a teleportation spell. I set up these circles.
Yeah, of course you can. You're really good at it. That's what you're best at. Why are they asking that?
Oh, I don't know. Ask Moon Planner. Something about barriers, and he puts like big like quotes around the word barriers.
What's the deal, Moon Planner? What's going on?
What word did you use? Pingwing Bailiers?
I said barriers.
Bailiers?
Barriers!
Don't worry, I speak Pingwing. He's saying barrier.
Oh, barrier.
Just speak Pingwing.
I know it must be difficult to make certain phonemes without lips. Look, I know I'm being a bit of a Debbie Downer. I'm just trying to consider any problems we might encounter along the way. I don't imagine teleportation is a spell they just teach to whoever demands it.
Well, of course not.
Okay.
The council. There's a magic council that runs Erelon, right?
Why are you talking about them?
Pingwing looks at Triple and looks like he's like, council? Like it's like an amusing quip almost.
I don't know how your city works. I've never been there.
Yeah, he gets this like holier, like more knowledgeable than thou sort of like look on his face. Well, Mr. Planter, there's no council in Erelon. It's all about how much you know. And he taps his noggin a little bit. The more you know, the more you learn. Now,
you know how to speak without a lisp?
I'm gonna...
Oh my god.
Hey, don't say that about Pigwing. He's like getting kind of like huffy.
He takes a deep breath. That about how much you know. Why do you think Mr. Babbage was in he looks a little bit more like searching at you, Moon Planner, because he tried to do something he definitely didn't have the know-how to do. He wasn't, he was shooting above his head. And that's a very bad no-no in Erelon.
That's
Giant Kieran.
Giant Kieran? What?
What?
It just flashed on screen.
Oh.
Yeah, Electra's overhead model popped on screen, and she was like scanning over the entire continent.
Oh.
Dear me.
Remember me.
But why are you guys talking about Erelon so much? You got me a bit worried here.
How about we start
traveling
going?
to Erelon.
And with that, Triple is going to disappear again.
Oh no.
What?
I can still hear you, Triple.
I got foil senses.
Wait, is Triple afraid of Erelon?
You could say that.
Twipple, where did he go? Twipple!
I guess this is where I'd switch to stocks, but he's somewhere on the ship. I'll just let you know out of character. Sulking.
Twipple! He's looking around. I wonder where he went.
Oh, so wait, I realized something. Madame Fortuna is not allowed in Erelon, right?
You would be very despised in Erelon in your current form, yes.
But they won't stop her, right?
They won't stop her. The idea is that if you go there, you are there to learn magic. However, you're gonna be bullied by the druid kids.
Why? Because I'm
They're a
I'm piece of
machine.
metal?
Yes.
Okay, change of plan. Anybody got some pig skin so you can graft to my box so I look like an organic being or something?
This is a certified Kenshi moment.
Is your box not made of wood?
Yeah, but yeah. Okay,
Thought it was made of metal.
Yeah, no. The box itself is made of wood, but there's circuitry and all that shit. But okay, how about my face? Can we graft some skin on my face so at least I can pass off?
That sounds horrific.
That also sounds completely unnecessary. You should be who you are.
Don't worry, they won't bully you through the wood. They're not supposed to touch that stuff.
Oh.
Besides, I've seen you wield magic before. You're gonna blow them away.
Pingwing honestly goes over to Fortuna. Look, Miss Fortuna, if you get bullied, you just let Twipple and I know. And he kind of like leans over. He was very helpful when they were mean to me back in the day. Kind of gives her a little bit of a wink. We got you back.
I'll keep that in mind.
And I think that's a good place for us to end for today. You guys kind of planned out your travel path. It's good. You're good. We hit that 3-hour, 30-minute mark. Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Question,
by the way,
right? 2 questions real quick, GM. Number 1,
yes.
Okay. Second question, would we have an opportunity to do some shopping so I could ask Pingwing to transfer runes over to new item?
Yes. Pingwing can do rune transfers, all that stuff, just as long as you're paying the gold amount for it.
Okay. Then I'll let you know in the server chat what Moonplayer wants to have crafted.
Fantastic. Sounds good to me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and push the button. So everybody say bye, 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 bye.